Here we go. This is the 10-minute preview on Patreon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. God knows what Ned's going to do. For England versus Germany. Watch along. Everyone's rather excited. We're a little bit less excited. We can't quite understand why Dominic Calvert-Lewin's not even on the bench, which is absolutely mental. It's just like a team of, or a bench full of those people who can run really fast and make chances, but no one actually in there who can put them away, which is baffling. But there you go.
2 goalkeepers, gone full Ancelotti.
Yeah.
2 goalies on the
2
bench.
goalkeepers and no striker. That's it. It's mad. I don't get it.
He's gone full Carlo.
I don't get it, but you know what? Whatever. It's England. I'm not overly concerned.
No.
Not overly concerned. It's not a massive issue, is it?
No. Ned's quite excited.
Ned was like...
I'm excited to see him get smashed after that lineup.
Smashed!
Yeah.
I mean, there's literally 7 defenders and three strikers.
I'm just fuming that Saka's playing, to be honest.
Yeah. Because a lot of little kids
I just can't believe Grealish is not playing.
It's,
I just can't believe he's England's best player.
The fact that he's not playing, but then you don't put Foden or Mount in either, and you're playing.
Well, I know why Mount's not playing. And Mount shouldn't.
He's not trained for.
Mount shouldn't even be on the bench. He hasn't trained with the team for a week. He shouldn't even be on the bench.
No.
Like Sakho's in there for the transitions. I get that. He's good at running at people. I get that. But Grealish is actually good at taking on people and creating things.
Getting fouls.
And winning games. So, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It's insightful, isn't it?
Hello, Gary Ward. He says howdy.
Go ahead.
Max says, can you put the timer on today rather listen to you guys?
Timer's going to be on.
Indeed, there is a match clock in the bottom right there.
Timer is going to be on. 100%.
I designed it myself. Hakon says, what now if Fenerbahce snags Rafa?
Why would Rafa go to Fenerbahce?
It's just because there's been a bloke's report in the Sunderland Echo.
I mean,
the Sunderland Echo.
Saying that Fenerbahce won him.
Well, Bobby C, for those of us who'd like Alan Myers to be working at Everton, I've written this limerick. There was a fine chap named of Myers who's sending off tweets never tires. He's honest and true, and Everton blue, while other on Twitters are liars.
I mean, there you go.
Interesting.
That's not bad.
There you go. You've done.
You should write some songs.
You've done what you needed to do. And I mean, rhymes.
Incredible.
It's an incredible thing you've done there.
Conrad Cole, could the club be seeing which managers leave their jobs after the competition finishes? Frank de Boer gone, but no thanks for Everton's job. No, he was awful at Palace, wasn't he?
Yeah.
What we all thinking for this? By the way, 10 minutes before Toffee picks is shut off, so get your Toffee picks done before you miss the chance. I've gone 2-0 Germany. What is everybody else thinking this will finish?
There you go. You have just reminded me to do my Toffee picks, which I will do now.
I've done mine.
It's fair enough.
What have you put?
3-1 Germany.
Have you?
Controversial.
Why do you want Germany to win? What's wrong with you, Barry?
Will England beat Germany? No. How many goals will England score? 1. How many corners will England be awarded? 3. How many goals will Harry Kane score? None, because he's crap. How many shots will England have? 4 plus. How many goals will Germany score? 3. No, they won't score 3. That's ridiculous. How many corners will Germany get? 3. How many tackles will John Stones make? 2.
I said 2.
I put 0.
How many saves will the England keeper make?
He
27. 3. Will Kai Havertz score? Yes.
I said yes. Yeah. I think he will score.
Splitting the money, me and you, Barry.
Good old Kai.
Splitting the money.
Defo.
There you go.
Oh, look.
Do the Toffee picks and then we've got like something interesting
look
to
at them. The Germans are happy.
What's he doing there, Virgin?
It's a great bar, Nate.
I know he's having a go.
Branson?
Branson,
He looks like he's just come home from a train spotting thing.
Yeah, I'll see you throw a nasty mean hook at the camera then.
You did put a nasty mean
Calm
hook.
down, mate.
Calm down. Calm down, everybody.
It's only a game. Why do you have to be mad?
What are you talking about?
Was that Lucas Podolski that time?
I've no idea. I don't even know what you're talking about.
It was after a footy game in the Premier League a few years ago, and someone went, "It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?"
I like the fact that you. What I love is the fact that you know that quote and you don't know who it
I
was.
can't remember who it was. Let me Google it. Use the power of the internet.
It's incredible once again. Conrad Cole says, "Could the club?" Oh, we've done that one. Bobby C says, "Interesting choice of Patrick Vieira by Crystal Palace. If he proves himself in the Premier League, I can see him getting the Arsenal job or Manchester City once when Pop leaves. Well, maybe.
I think.
I mean, is she cold?
She's very cold.
Very cold.
Very cold.
I mean, I wouldn't have your arm up like that when England are playing Germany, but that's just me. Scratch and sniff,
There he
everybody.
is. Scratch and sniffers in
Scratch
house.
and sniff.
I think the Arsenal job's a shout. I think if he does, Arteta for me won't last longer than Christmas.
And plus, he's got the Man City ties as well.
But he's got the City ties. So it'll be interesting if, say, if Arteta does average again next season and Vieira does well at Palace, it'll be interesting.
7 minutes till kick-off. Till England versus Germany.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin's camp totally baffled at snub.
Big JP, big game for JP. No mistakes, please, Jordan. Because you know who has to deal with the fallout. You like that? With your weird drink?
It's nice.
It's like watching a vampire drink blood out of a cup. Honestly, it's weird. A grown man eating, drinking hot chocolate.
Do you like that?
At 5 to 5 in the afternoon. I just find it very bizarre.
Do you like that,
It's
Peter?
just a drink, innit?
I just find it weird though.
Do you like that?
I'd have had a hot chocolate if you'd gone through with your order for an ice cold frappe latte shotty of
I was going
Mocho.
to, but I found both of you quite
It's because you offered me a cold coffee.
yeah, it's beautiful.
If you'd offered me
Frappers
something
are beautiful.
exciting-
They're beautiful.
yeah,
You
but-
don't know what you're missing.
Do you know what's nice? A mocha, a cold mocha with cream and stuff in.
I mean, that's essentially what a frapper is. It's exactly what it is.
Frapper's a bit more frothy.
No, it's not. How's it frothy?
Frappa Benitez.
It's cold. It's over ice. How can it be frothy?
Is it? I thought frappe was like creamy.
Jesus Christ. Honest to
Shut
God.
your
I've never had I've had a mocha. I've had a frappe.
I've had a mocha.
Sometimes I
St Helens, they give me a
baffled by
mocha.
the whole thing.
I just like a nice basic cup of Joe.
Okay, stick us on YouTube
Right, let's go public.
and then make sure you.
Do we want to go on YouTube?
Big.
Go on the numbers, pass.
Hello. Train.
Right, here we
I just
go.
asked. That was all.
Public in 3, 2.
Let's do a countdown. Just do it.
Oh, don't sneeze.
Just do it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hello, YouTube.
We are live. England are lining up for the national anthem, where
Nice little graphic.
people, I'm sure, will boo the national anthem of Germany. I hope not.
How many's there today?
That's
Because
not
there's
good,
quite
is
a
it?
few. Isn't
45,000.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. The biggest so far then?
I can hear some booze.
I know, but it doesn't matter.
That's the
no, I
biggest-
mean, for Wembley,
for
it's going to be
Wembley,
more
isn't it?
for the semi.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not at Wembley for the quarters, are they? England, if they won, we're playing Rome.
Oh, will you?
Yeah,
I bet it is.
Nice little day out in Rome.
Who are they playing? If they get through, who's the... Oh, is it tonight's game?
Tonight's game.
Of course, yeah. Interesting.
They
Interesting.
would play in Rome, yeah. And then they'd be back for Wembley for the semis.
Wembley for the semis and the
obviously
final, yeah,
they
yeah.
got them. All the semis.
Oh, Sweden, Ukraine.
Good chance.
Interesting one.
My dad says it's a negative lineup. It is. It's
I mean,
a strange one, to
I
be
didn't need
honest.
your
but
dad to tell me that, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair play. I mean,
it's 8 defenders.
well, it is, isn't it? It is. There's only 3 attackers, 8 defenders.
Trying to nick it.
Trying to nick a bucket of glory.
We're looking for Saka and Sterling to create something for
Counter-attack football, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Parasite football.
Liam says, feel for Calvert-Lewin. I hope Southgate gets the sack after this game.
Sign the contract, Danny.
I-
Sign the
To
new
be
contract.
honest, right, without being like
Marks.
England's biggest fan, which I'm not.
It is bizarre, isn't it, though?
Oh, it's a bad thing, but for them, for the FA, for him, he's a brilliant
he's boss.
manager. He doesn't cause any hassle. He got England to the semi-finals of the World Cup. They're out the group here, they're in the knockout stages. Got a good set of players. And let's be honest, there's not that many outstanding other candidates for the England job,
No.
really, is there?
No.
So
Apart from Neil Warnock.
why upset the boat by getting rid of Southgate and then looking for another manager? To me, there's no real point.
Yeah. No, he's perfect.
I think
He's
he's
the
perfect for
perfect
England.
England manager. This is what England will probably do from now on, is pick managers like that. I mean, there's not that many controversial managers out there. We don't make controversial.
The only one he could replace him with Frank Lampard.
You wouldn't be controversial
No,
either.
I don't mean controversial.
No,
but I
that's
think-
what I'm saying. There's no. That's what I'm saying. The identity of international managers now has completely changed. It used to be managers used to go up the tree and that would be the highest thing.
Yeah.
Now it's like what you really want is you want your under-21s manager to become your England manager. So that means Lee Carsley will be the next England manager.
yeah, true.
No, but that's the path, isn't it? Really, or you want someone who's not long out the game to have gone into like a Gerrard or a Rooney to have gone into being the England manager. So I don't know whether that'll happen, but there you go. There you go.
Mike Barrett says the FA want vanilla.
FA want what?
Vanilla.
Yeah.
Vanilla ice?
He means not upsetting one way or the other.
Oh,
But I mean, yeah, he's perfect because he's like, he's got the players, he's got, the thing about it is it's a negative lineup, right? But, the likes of Portugal and France have gone out. They'd be looking at this game going, get through this game.
Yeah.
By not being, let's be honest, England have not played well so far.
No.
All this talk of
No.
them being brilliant is nonsense. They've not played good attacking football, but what they have been is solid at the back, which everyone said they weren't going to be. Everyone said the defence worries me,
Yeah.
but up front's fine. And
Yeah,
yet,
yeah.
he's left the only centre forward he's got off the bench. So that shows you where his mindset is.
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
I mean,
It's a bit weird to me though, because why have two goalies on the bench?
yeah, it's weird. It's just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. You get to pick your 23 or your 26. He's got loads of players who can run with the ball, but where's that player who can finish it off?
Where's the
And
player
that
who's-
could be anyone.
Yeah, but it's a mix though.
Yeah,
If you need to go long near the end,
exactly.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin's perfect for it.
Yeah.
Well, now you haven't got to do it. You got Rashford, who I really like Marcus Rashford, but he's better from wide areas. There's no one through the middle.
If you've got like set pieces and stuff late on in the game, and it's a close game, then
Both defensively and offensively.
Dom would be brilliant to throw on. No matter if it was Dom or not, I find that baffling. But on the defensive stuff, staying in for the booze. The defensive stuff, I can understand.
standing
Get
up.
ready with the clock. Get ready with the clock. You're the one who
Hammer off.
Start. Oh, Ned, you're late.
Where's
You're
the
late,
time?
Ned. You've done a whole practice of doing the match clock.
They've all moved.
Oh, you
No,
idiot!
you clown.
There
You're
it
already
is.
10
Oh,
seconds
you're 10
behind.
seconds
10
behind. You
seconds.
Oh,
absolute
my.
idiot.
10 seconds is the sweet spot.
You weren't
No,
even
it's
ready.
not. It's not.
You weren't ready.
So
Jermaine
people-
By the way, you tweet now. Don't listen to Jermaine Jennings. Listen to us.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Jermaine
I'm telling you to do it.
I mean, here comes
know.
McGuire.
Telling you to do it.
Long
And you're not
ball.
doing it. It's a cracking ball, that.
Good ball.
Dom would have got that.
Right through to near. What, Dom playing a left back?
Dom would have run onto that and got that.
I mean, Germany aren't going to be affected by this atmosphere, are they? Let's be honest. Calm as anything.
The all black kit, the goalkeeper in all red. Very bold statement. England wearing all white. Imagine though Harry Kane got an injury in this game.
I know.
5 minutes in.
Imagine though he got an injury 5 minutes in. Because what he's basically done by leaving Dom out is said, Harry Kane is absolutely my number one most important player.
He
Which
should
he
be.
is.
He should
Which
be.
he is.
But got to have the option.
Yeah,
You've
the
got to
problem
protect
was-
them as well.
Problem was playing him last Tuesday. We did not need to play him
Yeah,
last
he shouldn't have
Tuesday.
played.
No,
in
but
the
I think
final
shy.
no, but by winning that game, though, they did get to play in England.
Could have won it with Dominic.
No, I
Could have
know,
won it
but what I'm
with
saying
Rashford
is
through the
though
middle.
they did get to play to keep playing in England at Wembley, and they also got to keep on this side of the bracket, which seems like a slightly
better run.
easier bracket, even though this is a tough game.
I just still think he would have. I think he would have won anyway with Calvert-Lewin or with Rashford through the middle.
Let's be
regardless.
honest, Harry Kane didn't really
Didn't
have
do
any.
anything anyway.
No. I mean, so far the goalies have kicked the ball to each other and stuff.
Well, they both talked about how good the
Yeah.
other one is with the feet.
He kicks the ball very long.
Lee Dixon would say otherwise.
Yeah, Lee Dixon's frothing at the mouth that he's not on this.
Lee Dixon's in the pub with his mate. Asking his mate. Actually, his mate's down the pitch side. Seen him before. He's at pitch side.
Oh.
Germany breaking.
I mean, England's got 87 players back, so that's okay.
Calvin Phillips just jogging. Needs to run.
Luke Shaw's getting over there like it's a KFC.
And
it up. Teasing cross that to be dealt with at the far post.
Joshua Kimmich with the ball.
Great ball in, wasn't it?
Mathew put four
First corner of the game to Germany in the second 2.5 minutes gone.
Did that look looked like it went out, didn't it? Gazprom there, suddenly feel the urge to buy Russian gas.
How many corners did you put Germany to have on your Toffee picks?
3 or 4 corner
good clearance by England, but Germany still retaining the ball.
Oh, he's done the dummy. Cross coming in.
Lovely little inside ball.
There it is.
England have got like 87 men in the box.
This
is going to be a war of nutrition, this, isn't it?
Whoa, that's a nice kit.
It's a nice kit,
it's
isn't
a great
it?
I love blacked out kits.
Yeah, it is a nice kit.
It's
boots. Probably the best kit at the tournament, that.
Although that Denmark one is nice.
The Denmark third kit is amazing.
That's like redded out.
They need to wear. I love the fact that they wore that in that game the other night. It was the other.
Oh, nice move, wearing it. Germany on the edge of England's box. England
or against Belgium, didn't
meant to it.
Yeah. No, it's a lovely kit, that. I'd loved it if they had brought a proper version of the... Because you're too young, right? But the Denmark 86 team was unbelievable.
Yeah,
Werner in the box. Timo Werner. Tackle Declan Rice.
But the kit was like...
First shot of the game, is it? Coretta comes in.
The kit was like no kit anyone's wore before. It was like half with red and white, but it had these very thin lines. And every Sunday League team in Liverpool...
Aston Villa had it though, remember?
Yeah, Aston Villa had it. And every team in like Liverpool Sunday League team had a version of it. It was amazing. But they had the Laudrup. Now, Laudrup was unbelievable, right? Michael Laudrup was a player.
They had the both him and Brian were brilliant,
but Michael was like... There was only Maradona at that tournament who was better. So this team, like... Now Denmark are like, you know... Everyone knows Denmark now. They're one of those teams. But then... Nobody. They were nobodies. They were the kit and it's amazing. There's a blue version of that kit.
They had boss haircuts, didn't they? The loud.
It's the German break. Werner sets off.
Danish haircuts.
Very 80s.
Don't forget, Denmark is an extension of Germany as well.
No, it wasn't a bad ball.
Why did it used to be part of Germany?
No, it's just but what I mean is an extension of Germany, isn't it? There's Germany and then Denmark comes up.
Oh, foul.
Yeah.
So Hamburg's right by it.
Not a good ball.
I mean, that's not a good ball. Back to Jordan Pickford.
Well, dealt with it well. Switch to his right foot.
Oh, that's beautiful. That
flips the ball forward.
Beautiful. I mean, that's gone straight back.
Calvin Phillips allowing it to break. I don't know why. Why didn't he just deal with it?
It's been all Germany so far. First 5 minutes.
Yeah.
They're just keeping the. I mean, this is what England would have expected, though. I mean, especially with this lineup. I mean, there's essentially 7 outfielders who are defensive style players.
I think they're giving these too much respect. They're not great off the ball, Germany.
You will do it though. It's natural. In a game like this, your natural thing, if you're not a team that dominates the ball, will be to drop in. And their game plan will be drop in and try to hit Saka and Sterling on the break. Harry Maguire, 10 yards inside his own half. He's gone back.
Who do you think gets through out of the Belgium-Italy game in the quarters?
Italy.
Do you think?
Great.
Is that there? Right,
so it'll be
caught.
Yeah.
Either Denmark or Czech versus either Belgium or Italy. So I reckon it'll be Italy in the final.
I mean, he's just dismissed every other team, but fair play. Why wouldn't you?
Well, if we have Italy or Belgium versus either Czech or
It's disappointing that actually Belgium and Italy.
Yeah, but everyone would have said last night, France will knock Switzerland out. Everybody. Wouldn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
And everybody, I think, would have gone Spain over Croatia. And Croatia missed an absolute golden opportunity at 3-3 in the extra time. That goes 4-3.
Belgium-Italy would have been a great final.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, isn't it?
Kane doing that.
Whoever wins this game has got
a great chance.
Superb. Kane stayed down.
It's the ball. Timo Werner.
Well done, Jordan.
Well done.
Came a bit too late there for my liking.
Yeah. Kane needed to kick that ball quicker. Jordan Pickford needed to kick that ball quicker. I felt there. I don't think he kicked it quick enough.
You're talking Dixon here. Good turn by Muller.
Oh,
through.
they're in. Germany are in.
Goretzka's
Germany are in.
Oh,
I tell you what. Is he giving?
Give the free
Does he
kick.
give the free kick? Is he
Or is
sending
it a
him off?
penalty? He could be in trouble here, Stones.
No, he's yellow. Oh, I tell
I
you
saw
what.
that red card and man.
Oh, it's
Declan Rice.
Rice, wasn't he?
Let's see, Goretzka running through.
He just let
He's
him.
pulled him back.
I mean,
It's
that's...
Kyle Walker's the cover, that's why it's not red.
It's not a red card.
No.
But that's...
Yeah, it's a booking. He has pulled him down.
Yeah. Catch it.
I mean,
Look
it's
at the knee, though. Look at the knee.
I tell you what, it's closer. Look, right on the edge of the box.
It is outside.
It's
the
outside,
box.
yeah.
But they got caught there. England. Far
Rice has been caught twice now.
Yeah.
So,
Most overrated player I've ever known in my life.
Unbelievable.
I know he's a good player, but every time I watch him, I just don't see it.
No, he's a decent holding midfielder. He's not what people say he is, but he's a
Stecklenberg of
decent.
midfielders.
I don't know where to go.
No, but he is though, isn't he? He's like one of those players that everyone tells you he's amazing.
Just a holding midfielder.
But when you
that's all
watch
he
him,
is.
you're just like, is he just tired or?
Calvin Phillips just having a rest.
Calvin Phillips is like doing the paid 3 position.
Free kick to Germany in the D on the edge of the England box.
Liam Floyd says, I knew Mbappe would have his penalty save yesterday.
Everybody in the world knew that was getting saved, though, didn't he?
Could
Did
tell
he do
it.
the
He
old
just
Doctor
didn't look
Strange
confident,
thing?
did he?
No. He'd had such a poor game as well.
He just didn't look confident, though. Germany, Cruz.
I think this is.
Goretzka
I do
all
think
over
this is what England will have expected, though, by picking that lineup. I really do. They will have
But I think
expected.
they have given the initiative to Germany. But
Yeah.
maybe that was the game plan.
Yeah, with the camp
Try
play.
and sucker them in. But they've been caught twice, though, on the counter
Oh yeah,
ourselves.
that's it.
And already, you know, the other one,
We can't get up the pitch quick enough and keep hold of it.
can't
when we
keep
do,
the ball.
because we'd miss
Kai
a break
Havertz
like
is going to hit it. It looks like going to be rolled, stopped, and
Do you think
Havertz.
it's a bit too close?
Yeah,
Good
The
block.
flex.
Good block. Good block
it's a
there.
good block. whoever
He
it
was never getting that over the wall and
It's
dipping
handball.
it in.
It's a corner, is it? No, throwing.
Even Baz couldn't dip it over the wall and score from there.
No.
Too close.
He's just gone low
I
with the
don't
power.
understand why he didn't just go for the shot. Bit more confidence in himself.
Trying to create the angle under the wall, but
They were always going to come out fast, weren't they?
yeah.
Always going to come out fast.
Andrew Cunningham, that was a dive.
It wasn't a dive.
No, he
It wasn't a
defo
dive.
caught him. He caught him.
Fouled him twice.
Becky Davies, good evening everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Becky,
Good evening.
good evening.
Why are you waving to the laptop?
Oh, wait, the camera.
Hello.
He did.
No, you
Oh,
were like that.
Oh,
Okay,
good
fair
evening.
enough.
I was waiting
Lee
to the camera.
Mason, Netherlands in black is nice. Yeah.
Declan Rice. Luke Shaw.
Joe says no Grealish.
No,
No.
it's ridiculous, Grealish.
It is
not playing.
absolutely.
Grealish
and
is it.
Foden.
But Grealish is England's best player. He makes things happen. And what I think in a game like this is, it's great having like Saka and it's great having Sterling, but you need that player who can skip away from the
He buys
midfield.
fouls.
'Cause that's what I'm saying.
If you're playing the counter, you need to get up the pitch.
You need
quick
to get up the
enough. And
pitch. Saka's great.
Who's the best at doing
And
that?
Sterling's great. If you give them the ball to the feet, they'll run in a straight line.
Yeah, but you also need people who are buying free
need
kicks.
to
When
be-
you're playing counter
Exactly.
attack and you're
You need
playing
the set pieces,
defensively,
don't
you
you?
need set plays.
No, I think it's more
And
than
it
that.
should
You need
have been
people who
Grealish.
commit, don't you? You need
Yeah,
someone who
yeah.
commit. I just
Yeah.
can't understand how you can leave Jack Grealish out of any England side. I know Sterling scored a couple of goals, but I've not been impressed with him at all.
If I was manager, I'd
He
honestly
does
build
put the
this.
ball in.
I'd build
and
the squad
net
around.
for England. No Sterling, don't he?
I'd
Yeah,
build.
Saka.
No, I know,
Yeah,
but this
true,
job
it's
today,
fine.
look how deep he is.
Oh, I know.
Look how deep him and Saka
I
are.
wouldn't have Saka in the
I
team.
mean, essentially, England are playing with the formation that Everton have played with for years, isn't it?
Yeah,
The centre forward is 20 yards.
On
I mean,
his own.
Harry Kane's quite deep as well.
that's a great
fair.
foot. No, it's a good knock, that. Good defending, no.
Elaine, hello from West Yorkshire.
Hello.
Hello,
Who's
West
it?
Yorkshire.
Elaine.
Elaine, hello, Elaine.
Hello, Elaine.
My dad says bloody trains every time a train pulls into the platform makes me telly go fuzzy. Watch it on
Put on your phone.
Watch it on your phone and on a BBC iPlayer.
Or watch it on your telly with BBC iPlayer.
It won't be a smart telly, won't it?
Why?
In train station, you know.
In
like
train station, you'll have the Al hanger.
Yeah.
The hanger job.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
What?
If there's a nice telly in the train station, you'd be telling.
What are you talking about?
Trains.
He's in. He'll be in.
He's in work.
A little
watching
thing
the
in
game.
work in a hut.
Yeah.
He's not going to have a big on-the-wall
on a station.
telly, is he?
He might have a decent telly.
No.
Apparently not. If the train pulls in and it goes blurry, he hasn't got a
It's a
decent...
satellite that matters, not the telly.
That's more to do with the aerial. Buy yourself a decent aerial, man. Switch.
I mean,
not
we're looking for quick fixes. He's not going to go out now and buy a decent aerial and come back,
Be
is he?
prepared, it's a football tournament.
You'll get back, set it
You've
up.
had literally
and
a year
finish.
to prepare for it. And you had 2 years to prepare for it back then. So you've had 3 years. What have you been doing with your life? All people do is sit in, order off Amazon. What have you been doing?
He came home like a month ago because he went into work and he said it smelled of paint, so I came home. Said,
That's because they were painting it. Insightful. Has he bought a file for that? Really? He really bought a file for that.
Hugh says hello from Sydney.
Hello,
Good eye,
Sydney.
mate.
He said he's in Sydney, not in Wales. I mean,
Eugene watching from Northern Ireland. Hello.
There's a foul.
He's right.
if you're not in England, right? Tell us who you're supporting. If you're not if you're like, are you supporting England or are you supporting Germany?
Well, SPG's.
Or you're not bothered. You're not bothered. You're just looking for a good game like last night.
SPG's saying he's from Germany.
Oh, that's good.
Fair play. So he'll want Germany to win then?
That is good.
That's it.
Oh, Maguire keeps it alive.
He did.
Yeah, Larry.
Volley that.
Luke Shaw was about to
He was
volley.
about to volley.
Get your blocker out me when you
Look at
volley.
Muller. Look at
Muller's
Muller.
like, move! Get that pitch! Not an offensive.
No.
Sound like Arnie.
I just got very wary of being offensive, that's all.
I mean, you had your arm in an
No,
offensive
you
position.
shut up. You practically live. No.
There we go. Keep the ball.
Liam Floyd, I'm watching on BBC One.
Good.
Interesting.
Well, it's not interesting. That's the only way to watch it in the UK, isn't it, really?
We should get some crazy stream up.
Of where?
You can get something on the
Yeah,
internet. It's
you'd
probably a
be
bit
able to,
dodgy.
I could watch it on the zone.
But why, though? When it's available on the BBC.
Because you mightn't want, like...
Because they like to be...
You mightn't want Jermaine Giannis going,
You put the
Yeah.
oh, he's passed the ball back.
can
Oh, you put us on then,
Yeah,
don't
we
you?
know
can
what you
have-
mean.
Yeah, you put us on. That's the whole point, isn't it?
Alan, New
You don't
York,
listen.
checking in. Whoa.
Oh.
Aska, hello from Indonesia.
Hello.
Hello.
From
Is
Indonesia.
anyone in Asgard?
No. Asgard's been decimated. It's not real anymore.
I mean, it's not though, is it? Because there's new Asgard.
Oh, yeah, true. Where is New Asgard?
Kids these days.
Was it Scotland?
Well,
Oh,
the
they're
place
happy.
it was filmed is in Scotland.
Was it, yeah?
St. Taps, it's called. A little bit up. It's up the coast from Newcastle.
Blue and Sky says I'm from the Philippines. England bring it home.
To the Philippines.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Expect them to do like a tour. Fair enough.
You asked the people
England
wanted
do
England
get
to
like
win.
obviously England
Why
do
you
get
says Germany?
a lot of the neutral support, don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
Because people are anglophiles. People really like the Premier League and they associate with the players, of course. So they'll want England to do well. I get that. It would be really interesting, wouldn't it? I know we're not massively bothered, but it would be really interesting to see the reaction if England did win a major tournament.
Yeah, be mate. What's never happened in our
Exactly,
lifetime.
that's what I'm
Be
saying.
amazing.
Because I remember when they won the rugby in 2001.
Sterling, Eddie
hit
Block.
that. He's hit it.
Good save. Raheem Sterling cutting in.
Excellent effort.
Good save, Manuel Neuer.
No, yeah.
Good save.
Neuer or Neuer? We just
Either, I think Neuer sounds better, so we'll say Neuer.
Didn't you have to have like a German accent to say Neuer though?
Neuer.
No. Has Ter Stegen not had a game this tournament?
Who?
Ter Stegen.
Ter Stegen.
That's what I said, Ter Stegen.
Ter Stegen.
Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen.
Oh, he's happy, isn't he?
I quite
Where's
like
Ter
him.
Stegen from?
Germany. Plays for Barcelona.
Okay.
Good keeper.
I'm just checking.
Good keeper.
Yeah.
Free header.
Goal?
Oh.
Not a goal. Not a goal.
Not a goal.
Not a goal.
Harry Maguire, free header, but comfortable catch for Neuer.
Rachel, hello from Leeds.
Hello, Rachel.
Howdy doodly.
What?
Howdy doodly, Marino.
Rachel, apologies.
Is that because she's from Leeds?
That means
She
hello.
was associating Ned Flanders with Leeds.
No. It shows you-
Why did he go?
No.
Neuer.
Terrifying, Ned. That's a foul, is it? On Werner. Yeah. No.
No, it would be, wouldn't it be really interesting?
It would be, boss.
Because I remember, as I said, like obviously we've seen people win the Olympics, and we've seen like when they won the cricket, the Ashes, and obviously the World Cup in the.
It'd be
cricket.
good to see the kickbacks from that, of like what goes into.
Do you know what I reckon we boss? I reckon the Deliveroo codes would be all over the gap.
Be
wouldn't it?
everywhere.
Deliveroo codes would be amazing.
All
I reckon it'd be
over
like Euro 2020 winners, you get 28.9% off your order there. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah. They're not that generous.
No, I think it'd be good to see, like.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Do you know what I love about Tony Kroos? I've seen his boots.
Oh.
So Tony Kroos's boots are Adidas boots from about 8 years ago, and he won't have. So Adidas obviously keep on giving him all the new boots, and he won't wear them. And he keeps on taking his boots to like proper cobblers
and just
to get them fixed up, because he has these particular boots that he always wears.
Can't knock him, he's a great player.
No, but isn't that boss though, that he's like, I've got these boots, they're dead comfy, I'm happy with them, and I'm gonna.
Did you see the Mercurials Grealish wore in the playoff final?
Yeah, they were wrecked.
His toes were sticking through the end,
wrecked,
and he still wore them.
And Shaka play the ball.
Superstitious.
Lazy.
But I like that though. I like that players are like, no, I've got a pair of boots that I love, and I'm not giving them up just because you brought out new boots.
Thomas Muller.
Thanks for that, Corey. Thanks for that interesting information.
What's he said? Let's have a look. Corey, it's fair enough, mate.
Thanks, Corey.
Question,
you know what? It's the most comfortable place to watch
Corey, what I want to ask you though is, are you watching the match while you're doing that? That's what I want to know. What's he doing?
I sometimes eat.
What you're doing?
I sometimes eat my tea.
Well, he's got tissue, but it's not for his nose.
I sometimes eat my tea while doing that.
Incredible. So we're 18 and a half minutes in. Our clock is slightly behind due to the fact that
10 seconds.
Our clock technician doesn't know how to work a clock, even though we practiced how to work the clock so it would work. He was taken completely by surprise when we said put the clock on.
I was too interested.
They always, when you use that, when you press go live, they always skip one. Just there you go.
What do you mean?
No, when you said the order wasn't how it was. It's because when you press go, when you start the stream, they all skip one.
It moves, yeah.
They all move.
David says, "Come on, Ned, read out the comments." I'm reading them, but I don't understand all of them because I can barely speak English.
Make the comments funny.
Foreign players.
And make sure you let us know where you are and who you're supporting.
Yeah.
And if you want to give us super chats, that will make them better.
Or join us on
comments
Patreon.
When the super chats see they come up in a different colour and they're easy to read, aren't they?
Well, we can see you.
You know, super chats are easier to read in the comments. So I'd do that.
And it makes the screen look nice.
Yeah, and it comes up with a nice colour on the screen as well.
Shabir says, "I love you so much, Germany."
There you go. He's going for the Germans. Fair enough.
Fair play.
Fair enough.
Got the best kit, so why not?
Is he German though? That's the question. Is he German?
You don't really have to be, do you?
No. Well, I'm not saying he has to be. I'm saying is.
If you like cars, then.
What, the Pixar film?
No, the cars. No.
Remember that
cheese.
Remember that kid show on BBC Two? What it was like? No.
Sounded like Yoda.
Sounds like Glenn. No. Sounded like Glenn Sturgis.
I can't have the day off to watch the football. I want to watch the soccer game on ESPN.
Oh, Glenn, they offered you your job back, but we said no. Oh, great. Protesting against my job.
What you doing today, Kermit? I'm watching the football game. It's time to watch the football.
What's happened there? What has happened?
It's time to watch the game.
It's
time for England v the Germans tonight.
I am green. I'm after.
I'm only here for the first half. I can't. I feel for you second half with these two.
It's time to watch the football. It's time to soccer it. It's time to go to the lavatory with Corey for
David
that worked brilliantly, to be fair.
David Clement says, "I seriously wonder if the absence of Mount and the disrespectful English mob booing the German national anthem will mean that Germany will win today." Well, Mount's not been training, has he? Because of
Were they booing?
They were booing it,
yeah.
Which is just pathetic.
I think it's horrible.
And you know what's horrible? We know why they're booing it. And know what's really annoying is if there's one country in the world who's worked really hard to understand its own history, it's Germany.
Yeah.
Maybe if this country had learned about its history, we'd be a better country.
Yeah.
Like, it's against the law to portray any of that stuff that we know what we're talking about, Second World War, in Germany. It worked brilliantly to get rid of that out of its culture, while our country seems to not understand its own history, which is a bit weird. But there you go. So booing the national anthem of a country that's been through loads is mad.
Goodbye, James.
Goodbye, my lover.
Goodbye.
And
my
it
lover.
was 70 years ago.
Mate, I know it's not the same, but the atrocities this country has caused.
Tried for a while. Says, I guess this game is driving you crazy. You guys crazy. England will do that to you.
Yeah.
Well, England. The problem is England, and it's not a problem if you look at the other games. Yes, they were brilliant, but they were all really open. So what he's done is for this game is said, we're at home. We've got good attacking players. We can nick this, and if we get the first goal, these ain't scoring. We'll sit back and soak it all up. And you nearly had it with Sterling there. He puts a great shot in, the keeper saves it.
I just hope if it's still 0-0 or 1-0, I probably will if it's 1-0, but if it's 0-0 like the last 10-15 minutes, just don't make one sub when you've got 5 available.
I know, but the problem with that is, though,
bench.
if you take too many off, you disrupt the pattern of your team.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? Yeah.
So you can't always do it. Sometimes you're better to see it out.
We've seen in games, haven't we? Luke Shaw's ball in, knocked down, it's
Stones.
in the air. No, they've dealt with it.
Cleared
The
it.
German boys have
Playing
dealt
the
with
way
it.
out.
Adam says fish and chips.
Beautiful.
Interesting
No, yeah.
question.
Good tea. It's a good. I do like good. I had Boss fish and chips when I was in Wales.
Wales is
Boss,
the bomb, mate.
absolutely brilliant.
Wales is
Absolutely
the way to do
brilliant.
it.
Blue Jay says the best Joker.
The best joke is Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
For me.
I like Joaquin Phoenix, but they're two very different Jokers. Heath Ledger because he's more like psychotic.
No, but Heath Ledger is the fully formed Joker. Like the one that was in the film recently was like the start of being Joker. Like he only really become the Joker at the end, and people started following him. And it was dead clever the way they done it.
Great.
Like the way it was like he was about a man who was being failed by the mental health system. It did have lots of callbacks to what's actually going on in the world at the moment. Dead clever, and how the system was broken and how the rich were getting away with stuff, and in the end they turned it round. But because he's an unreliable narrator, you didn't know whether it was real or not as well, which was again brilliant. Luke, why did he go down?
He's got a free kick.
I know, but he was through.
Got himself a free kick. That's
like
why.
The Joker
like
likes to tell lies, doesn't he?
I don't like that. I think he's away there. Don't you think he's away here? I mean, he has. I know he's been pulled down.
Pulled him down.
But look at the size of him.
Because he likes Greg's pasty. He's got the lap booked though.
Yeah, fair enough. It's all these things in football that are slightly annoying, isn't it? Getting players booked, and when I know it's an advantage. It's just that he was away.
He's out the next game.
Big
Ginter if
Ginter.
they get through.
Robbie says, oh sorry.
Go on.
Robbie says, watching from Florida, nice. Come on.
Where are you
England.
watching in Florida?
Got
Like,
my old England shirt on
in
the
a
bang on the
pub,
back.
at home, in your villa, in your normal house. We're in Florida. It's a big place.
Are you going?
Can we come over?
Yeah. Are you going the Orlando Cup? The Florida Cup, sorry.
Let us know, Rob. Where are you watching it from? Whereabouts?
We like details. We like having relationships.
Especially Florida.
We like having relationships with our viewers.
When you went to WrestleMania, was that in Florida?
No. In Houston, Texas.
Or was it?
It's a great
Ball
ball in.
in.
Oh, it was in Houston, Texas.
Corner.
Houston.
Oh, that was out that.
One of the longest trips I've ever had to go on to get there. It was unbelievable. Plane was delayed and it was just nuts. And then we actually flew through Boston. We had to change at Boston, and it was 5 months? No, 5 months before.
You were waiting at the airport for 5 months.
Yeah,
The bombings.
Wow.
before the bombings.
Was
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
And when we went through, we realised. I mean, it was just like getting on a bus. Just walked in. Yeah, ticket.
Off you
Play.
went. Yeah.
Mm.
Corner to England, whipped in.
Oh, good idea.
Hummels was it? That's
Basic
Hummels.
trigonometry says he's watching from John Blaine's house.
Fair enough.
Fair play. Someone needs
Last 10 minutes, England have really.
chance for England.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
It's a sitter.
Last 10 minutes, England have really took control of this game. Germany have done very, very little in the attacking sense.
Absolutely.
They've really grown into
sitter.
this. This is a
He's
really,
onside.
yeah, he's onside.
Rudiger
This is a
playing him
really, really
onside.
good opportunity, this.
Good ball, Harry Maguire.
He's got a free header. I know the lad
That's
comes in late and takes him, but it's a free header.
It's not a good
It's
idea.
not a good header. He runs at it in the wrong direction.
Harry Maguire.
It's also at the top of his head,
50%.
which, as we know, is essentially 90% Hovis.
knows that was a chance there.
That is a big head.
It's a big head.
The size of that boy's head.
Yeah. England have started interchanging.
Yeah,
Now. They're getting the full-backs up the pitch. Luke Shaw's taking
Sterling.
a much higher position.
Oh,
Good tackle.
That's a great tackle, sure.
Luke Shaw's really getting high up the pitch now.
Gone to more. It looks more like a 3 now, where the opening 15. It was a 5,
wasn't it?
Asger says, hello, please answer. Are you ringing me?
What's the question?
He said, how many minutes? 20 seconds. It's on the
screen.
It's on the screen.
We're 10 seconds behind.
But don't forget
the clock because of. Oof.
By the way, we're not showing the game. This isn't a
Don't
stream
don't tell
of the
them
game.
Talk, you get half of them over here. Don't forget as well, there is a YouTube lag as well. We're watching the game absolutely live, but there is a YouTube lag, so there'll be like whatever it is. When where we are, we can see. What does it say?
22.
27, 22. What is it?
30
YouTube
seconds.
20 seconds.
So there's like
behind.
20 seconds delay. There's a 20. So you'll be like, well, the 30 second. There's a 30 second. You're seeing is basically we're in the future. Or are we in the past?
We're in the past.
We're
in the past. Yeah.
Past to them.
So yeah.
Marty.
Maguire, what's he doing?
Take him back.
He's bought a free kick.
We gotta go back. I went to the future and Rafa Benitez got us relegated.
Thanks for that.
That's according to some.
I mean, no, yeah, I mean, you just said it. If I was to cut that out and put it
I haven't heard anybody
if I was
say
to
that
cut
other
that out
than you.
and put that on the internet,
I was quoting.
you know it would.
We'd have a go on a pick for 4. You're absolute blate.
Who's having a go at Pickford?
Maguire, clown, clear it. Divvy,
Head like a loaf.
running into trouble and blaming everyone else.
Head
Classic,
like a loaf.
classic Harry Maguire.
Little
Classic.
weirdo.
Big weirdo.
You know he's even playing for England is incredible, but
Playing
running
for
into
England.
trouble and blaming other people.
Thinks
What poor
thinks he's mad.
footballers do.
In this song,
Can't even fit his head through a door, literally.
playing
That's what poor players do. They make the mistake and then look to blame somebody else.
There's always a player like that at 7-a-side.
Poor player, mate. End of story. He'll take responsibility for his mistake.
Baz, you just tried to set Ned on fire with laser vision there.
I did because he was just chatting nonsense.
It was the old ped look on that on the poker thing.
Gareth
important.
coming up to the half-hour mark, the game.
Only being one real shot.
Yeah.
England have blocking out the channels. I mean, this is tactically England are getting it right.
There's
That's
Sterling.
Keep that in. He's kept it in.
Done well, Raheem.
Down the left. Sterling's down the left.
Been England's biggest threat, Sterling, so far.
Let's get the ball in.
He's put it in, but
Do.
there's no one in. Oh, my God.
Good header from Kimmich.
I thought he could.
Oh, what's right
Good
there?
football by the Germans. They're just.
What was right
That's to
there,
Neuer.
mate?
On his right foot. Plays a sweeping pass. Oh, to knock that in.
Good balls of Kimmich. What a player.
Robbie says
Done well.
he's at home in West Palm Beach. Yes, I have tickets for the
lovely.
Florida Cup. Got a spare, hoping my dad, who's a season ticket holder, could make it. You guys got any update of chances of Brits coming over? Not unless you can get a work permit. But.
0, and even the work permits you can't really get.
No. Looking very, very, very unlikely.
Yeah.
But they've even said now that the 19th, it's nothing's happening before the 19th of July. America have said no chance of Brits coming in until late August. So
We'll just.
If they said you could go, but you'd have to do the 10 days, would you go?
and then isolate for 10 days back here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to because I'd miss out on my gigs. Then.
Isolate at home or just isolate?
At home, yeah. Isolate at
Because
home.
it's not red list, is it?
Just you have to isolate at home.
Possibly.
I would. And if I
When
am
are
you,
you back?
and if I am you.
29th, the 30th. There's Havertz. There's Kimmich, Germany. First attack. He's picked him out.
I'll tell you what.
Oh my
There's a little
word.
lean there. I think.
Goosens, and he knows he should. That was a ball and a half. That was by Joshua Kimmich.
That was a ball, that. It took everyone out the game, this ball.
I honestly, I could only see him heading at the goal.
I thought he had it. I think he just gets leaned on, doesn't he? Just there.
Oh, he gets blocked off.
Good defender.
It was by... Who was it? Carl Walker, was it?
Carl Walker, just on Trippier.
Oh, no, Trippier, yeah. Just done enough.
Carl Walker, that.
Looks a bit like Podolski Goosens, doesn't he? When he stood it up there, I could just see him heading that one.
Yeah.
Bobby C says, interesting choice of Patrick Vieira by Crystal Palace. If
It
he
is.
proves himself in the Premier League, I can see him getting the Arsenal job.
Good save, Jordan Pickford! Jordan Pickford, man of the match! Big George, Big JP won.
Lee Dixon will be fuming that he didn't catch it. Fuming.
I don't know why.
Yeah, he saved it, but I don't understand why he didn't catch it.
I don't know why he hasn't pushed up.
He was out quickly, good
I don't know why he
save.
didn't push up and make him offside.
I don't know why
Brilliant
Harry's
save.
not shouting at him there.
Harry Kane.
Gary Ward is DCL injured. No.
No.
He
Just a
would've said
weird
no.
technique. Just a weird decision.
Simon said hello lads and Ned. Gary Ward, I'm supporting Everton's keeper.
It's fair enough.
He says also said lucky boots in regards to Cruise's
Yeah.
boots.
They are. Oh, it's
Germany's fit. They've had a half chance, and that was a
Yeah,
real
yeah.
chance for Werner there, but good save from
It's a ding
Pickford.
dong game. It's a ding dong.
Hello Aska. Kept saying hello.
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 Hello doodly neighborino.
YouTube strike.
Liam Floyd, 3 out of 3 clean sheets, yeah. Imagine if it goes to 0-0 and it goes to pens, and say if he did go out on pens, then he can look back and go, I didn't concede a goal apart from the penalty shootout.
Yeah, but he'd be out.
Probably out.
I mean,
He could, you're right, Ned. That's exactly what he could say.
He could say, there you go, I didn't concede a goal.
That's
Yeah.
a knock from Calvin Phillips.
Harry Kane.
It's the team's fault.
Harry Kane hasn't
done
touched the ball yet.
absolutely nothing.
33 minutes.
He's done nothing, has
but
he?
then give him a chance and he'll take it. That's what good strikers do. See, Germany haven't done that much, but they're always a threat. You can see that.
They're a threat.
You know.
It's about the first goal scorer, isn't it, ultimately? It's about who gets that first goal. Because there's a...
Seems like it's going to be a tight game.
If
doesn't
Germany
it? So-
gets it, the plan's out the window.
Well, that'll be it then. What can he do? If they go behind, what can he do?
He's got pace on the bench, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's got the players on the bench, of course he has, but
Solid.
England haven't been behind, have they, so far in this tournament?
Oh.
So it's about finding out about your players as well. Well, they've only scored a couple of goals, haven't they?
Sol says Lee Dixon trembling. He will run out of words. To
So
say
another
Oh.
great ball. Joshua Kimmich,
Good
great
block.
block.
when he realised.
Maguire was good defender. He's offside, is he?
Oh, he's offside. Yeah.
Great block though. All the shame from Maguire.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah,
Well
he is.
offside, isn't he?
Lovely knock from Tony Cruz though.
Tony. Oh, Tony.
The mighty T-man, come on England.
That's a good save from
England.
Pickford.
It's a good save.
England, hooray, hurrah. Who said that?
Massive audio,
You.
imagine.
You.
Did I say hooray, hurrah?
You said England, hooray, hurrah. In
When-
that Mario video with Paul. when
You said that 6 years ago.
No,
Come on, remember
what
that.
we sat here and watched it last week.
I don't remember me saying England, hey, hurrah on it. Why? In what context? What was the context for me saying that?
England scored in this game, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
went, ooh, England, hooray, hurrah.
So it wasn't the Mario game,
It was in the Mario video.
but it wasn't the Mario game.
No. Yeah, but if it said it was in that random England
my
game,
God.
you'd have gone, I've never played it in my life.
I know, but you just...
It was the way you just said
It's
that.
like when we sat the other day watching it, we only watched the Mario one, didn't we?
Did
So,
we?
yeah, we didn't watch the full thing, did we?
Timo Werner, cunt, it's a barn door.
Well,
Well, that was a good
I don't
save,
know.
though.
I don't know if he does practice with barn doors though, and I also don't think footballers should practice with barn doors.
No, it wouldn't be great.
Just wouldn't make any sense, would it?
But that was a good save.
It would
Because
be.
people will put that down.
He hit
Going,
the target.
He can't score.
Well, he hit the target.
Save, pick a save with his legs. So it was a good save. 3 attempts at goal each, 2 on target each.
It's a very, very interesting game. Very.
Maguire.
Where are you going?
That might Ringo Starr.
My God, what are you doing?
It's just dodgy or anything.
What are you doing? I don't know.
Well,
Well,
that's
that's
have him.
okay then,
They
isn't
could
it?
not
Conrad
have
Cole
him.
says, England will win as I've got my lucky, my lucky,
G-string.
my lucky hat on. He didn't-
Okay.
he
Why
didn't
did,
say-
what does he say? Okay, yeah, we can't say that.
Okay.
And I don't know why you've got it on.
Inter-
Just sit round with it on.
interesting.
I just don't quite understand why you do that.
There's Declan Rice. Thought
Declan
about
Rice
popping
is-
it.
You know,
Mitchell, I remember that on Retro TV.
There's the chance for the ball to come in.
put it on the box.
No.
Why wouldn't you do that? Why don't you just put
Oh,
the ball on the
good
box?
little angle. Rice has run into trouble and Germany clear it. Needed to just get it in the box. Kane was waiting. Phillips. Now Saka.
Show us what you
against
made of
Rudiger.
Saka.
We're bloody singing for England.
That's a nice ball. He
nice
got
bit
Calvin
of
Phillips
play.
in on the back. Good defender. No.
think Calvin Phillips has been like
Done well.
gone off it a little bit since that first
He
game.
had a great opening game, and then since then he's not lived up to it, has he? Decent. He's a good player, we know he is,
Yeah,
but
he's
he
a good
just hasn't
player.
really.
I don't think he really uses his, I don't really think he uses his passing
game.
though.
I think the thing is,
You know the way Tony
He's
Cruz,
not had
to
a good
me,
tournament.
right, it'd be him or Declan Rice.
but you know where like Tony Cruz, they get him on the ball, they use him.
Yeah.
They don't use Calvin Phillips like that at all.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I mean,
He's not had a good tournament at all.
What I'm saying though is, I don't think you need to play him and Declan Rice, because I think Calvin Phillips wants to sit in that place
That's
where
what
Rice
he does
is,
for Leeds.
and then his passing range is brilliant. So I think it's one or the other. And Southgate's going with both of them, and I don't think it's helped them.
Conrad, it's fine. It was just a bizarre choice of words. That's all.
I mean, I don't know.
It's a family show.
I don't know what it is, so I'm not gonna ask.
It's before 9.
Rudiger 30
It's 9 o'clock somewhere.
into the
It was
38th
9
minute.
a.m. on a Saturday.
Was it?
It's a good ball.
Oh, good ball, that.
Blind passed out.
That's not, is it?
Dodgy that.
It's a good job. It was Sterling and not someone else. Germany keep the ball. What's he giving? Oh, offside. Coming back.
Offside.
Thomas Muller coming back from an offside position.
It's 9 o'clock somewhere.
Or was it Timo? Thought it was Muller. There's the chance again, fed by Havertz.
It's a good save.
It's a good
It's a
stop
good
from
good
Jordan
save.
Pickford.
Big JP in the place to be.
Oh, Sterling. Oh, he's left his foot in there.
Ooh.
Could be in trouble there if you look at it.
Oh,
There's Kai Havertz.
this is where they're
breaking
causing trouble, but it's good cover. Good cover
Tackle
pace.
Kyle.
Good covering pace. He's always got a face on, hasn't he?
Havertz, yeah, fume. Be great with a Charles in him. There and just sulk. You can sulk the most. Having a sulk off. There's Kai Havertz. This is where they're causing
Oh, sorry. Just replaying.
Jordan Pickford over the ball. 39 minutes gone at Wembley. 0-0. Jordan Pickford and Manuel Neuer both made good saves. One good save apiece as Pickford knocks it down the field. Looking for Big Harold. Will he win one? He did actually
This
win
is
one.
first contribution of the game.
And Saka didn't know where the ball was. Tony Cruz, such a good player.
Yes, class.
Muller. Loves that little left
Switch
foot
of
knock,
play.
doesn't he?
Oh,
And Havertz, Maguire, underneath it. He's done well there. See, now get Phillips on the ball there and switching.
Is that Kimmich, number 6?
Yeah.
I think he's better in the middle, him.
He's an incredible footballer, so he can play in either. Don't forget, he started at right back.
I know, yeah.
And then
for
Bayern
Bayern, yeah.
Munich put him in the middle
They
of the
did that
park.
with Alarm, didn't
Yeah.
they?
But he'd done it with him as Calvin for. They'd done it with him a lot earlier. The Lam was when he was coming to the end. With Kimmich. Kimmich has still got years.
That's the
and years
first
left.
time Harry Kane got on the ball,
In the
turned the
in
defender
the
and played the
40th
ball
minute.
through.
In the 40th minute. Phillips, that's it. Get on the ball and use your passing range.
Sol says England need to bring Dom on at half time. Oh, wait.
The only problem is, though, as you say,
He's in
wait,
the KFC.
is that, yeah. He's on FaceTime to Tom Davies. Kane, there he is.
Oh, I better leave you out.
Why should be chasing that there?
It's not a great game, is it? Let's be honest.
No.
It's
We
a
were spoiled last
tactical
night.
battle. It's a tactical battle
We were spoiled last night. It was always going to be like this, though, wasn't
Yeah.
it? After last
because
night's
they're two well matched teams, aren't
Yeah.
they?
And this rivalry and all that between them. It was always going to be like a derby type game.
James Dude says, oh yeah, I forgot about DCL not even making a team. What a cool name that is, James Dude.
That's his real name.
Yeah.
He calls himself the Dude.
J Dude, I think he goes with.
Dude.
J Dude.
Sounds like a bad wrestler.
I don't know.
He might be a good wrestler.
The Dude. I know.
Oh, the
Sounds
Dude,
like he
yeah,
might
but
be a good wrestler who's just been given a bad gimmick.
Wasn't there a
J Dude, I think sounds
wasn't
like a
there
rapper.
wasn't there a bloke in the 90s with a gimmick called like something like that, the Dude Boy something,
I don't think he was called the Dude Boy.
Cool Dude or something.
I mean,
Cool Dude.
I'm not having
Probably
that.
like a French
Like, good tackle that looked like. No. Oh, they thought about it.
Like, dude loved that. Oh, yeah, it was Mick Foley. Dude loved.
you big
Garetta.
Dude loved Mick Foley.
clunker.
The Dooley brothers. The Dudley brothers.
Go second. I mean, definite foul. Why is he going to ground there, Garetta?
Because he's lost. Oh, why is he going to ground?
That's what I don't understand. He's got players now. Ginter's there. He's got
Does he actually touch his glass ankle?
He didn't really touch him, but once you go to ground like that,
Oh, yeah.
it's a foul, isn't it? Cause
You know, not even on the bench is the worst division.
I mean, you can't put the ball there, Trippier, when the slide is behind you, where he's gone to ground. A big mark on the pitch.
It's controversial.
Trippier's like, hey, I scored on his backs next to Ed Sheeran.
I know him personally. I'm sat next
He's
to him.
like, why did you have to put me next to this, Sam?
I'm sat next to him.
Why don't people like Ed Sheeran? There's a thing that people don't like him. Why?
It's like why people don't like Coldplay, isn't it?
Because he tries to be me.
Because they're too cool for. Because the people are too cool for school, and I love that thing he does with the foot pedals. I think that's amazing.
Ed Sheeran's boss. I don't understand.
Oh,
it's a great ball.
Good ball, that good.
I think that's the looping. Yeah, I think that's amazing. I think that's amazing.
I actually think he's
Loop pedal.
sound like it's alright. Some good songs and
He's
that.
done well for
Good.
himself.
Wrote
He's done well for himself.
Wrote Bieber's best songs.
He's done very well for himself.
Yeah.
It's all you want from someone, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's made the most of his
ability. Worked hard.
One of the big. But he's a leader in the ginger market. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? He makes it more.
He's got Ned over there. Ned Sheeran over there.
He makes it easier for the rest of us to get on.
There you go. Transition as the ball comes in.
He's a pioneer in the ginger market.
We don't,
know what I
we
mean?
don't dance around him in a ring of fire.
Well, I mean, obviously
Don't ever
not
mention
going,
Ring of Fire with me.
No.
Ever.
It's just pads after he's had a cut.
Ever.
That was a great knock.
Tried for a while as a rock guy. Sheeran is just too not rock for me. Great
Well,
songwriter.
he's not rock though, is he? Does all kinds of
Just
stuff.
does anything. Picks a guitar up, writes good songs and can sing.
And he's like a nice lad.
Yeah.
He seems like a nice lad.
I just don't understand why people have to hate on people.
Gives back to his community and all that
See
kind
the
of
thing when he done it with the kid? The thing with the kid, it was bossed a little.
Yeah.
Or she was singing in town and he just got up and...
He's boss, mate.
I never said I don't
He
like
also
him.
proves that you don't have to be like.
Just don't like his
Don't
music.
have to.
You don't have to have a certain look.
Yeah, you don't
and
have
you don't have to like
talent. There's talent there. You don't have to be.
and
you
create something
know,
you're
you
not.
can have terrible.
Oh, that's not a good tackle. Calvin Phillips.
Indy Buck. You can have terrible tattoos.
Oh, he's done them there, you know.
You can have.
Oof, he could be a
little
lucky
sly
boy there.
affairs with some. Yeah, look at the boots. Amazing.
They are boss boots.
Look at them.
Preds.
Pro 11.
Oh, that's not a good tackle, that.
They're not. Why would they?
Look at this. Hang on. Forget the boots. Look at this.
I know. I've seen it.
That could be. That should be
a red card. That's a red card.
100% a red.
That is a red card. And Gareth knows it. Gareth knows it. Gareth's like, I may take you off the pitch for doing that.
He's a lucky boy.
Lucky boy. That was a red card.
Chris
red
Barham.
card
Hello,
offence.
Chris Barham.
Hello, Chris Barham.
Don't do it to Tony. Tony's your
I
boss
think
footballer.
they're these Pro 11s, I think.
Oh, they're nice then.
Yeah, they're not. Preds.
She doesn't look. She looks nonplussed, doesn't she?
She does. She looks like she's trying to.
She was like,
She's thinking about how she's getting home. I'd
Like,
say.
oh, she's a bit like, yeah, this is a little bit. This, you know, seen better than this.
she's like, I'll leave the telly on.
She's thinking about the iron, isn't she?
I was gonna say she looked more like she was thinking, did they leave the iron on? Or he better be at home making my dinner tonight. What will he be making me?
Might be a she.
Or she? What's my other half making me for tea? It was that kind of face of like,
Adidas Adi Pure 11 Pro.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
or did I lock the back door? Or was it, oh, Sterling, brilliant run.
Oh,
Harry Kane.
Kane's won.
Oh,
she saved it!
What do you mean how she saved it?
No.
Why didn't he just shoot?
No, I know.
Oh,
I meant how in the whole, like, why didn't he
Kane.
score?
Remember the semi-final against Croatia when he should have squared it to
That's
Sterling
incredible.
for
He
2-0?
just had an open goal.
That was it.
He'd gone round the goalie effectively there. The keeper was out
All
the
he had
game.
to do was shoot. It was 1-0. Harry Kane, dear me. Dear me. That was absolutely abysmal.
That's half time.
Half
That is
time.
half time. And now he missed that. That was a sitter.
That is a shit.
Harry,
Dear
you
me.
know what I feel like? I feel like he's let down the country.
That
I feel
is
like he's let the
shock.
country down.
That is as big a miss as the Croatia semi-final.
Sterling does all
Sterling
hard
does
work,
brilliant.
great tackle.
Shit! What's he doing?
Oh my, do you know what that
The
is?
touch is
No,
all.
that-
No
that's
confidence,
fitness.
mate.
That's fitness.
I'm fitness, yeah.
Fitness,
Let's
that.
see, hang on.
Look, the keeper's gone.
Now you knock it. It's got away from him, that's why.
Oh, great tackle, look.
Brilliant
Oh,
play.
it's Saka on the foot. Saka actually cleared it.
Incredible. That was the moment.
Oh,
He should have just steered it goal, but he's trying to go round him.
Ah, there you go.
As
There
it
you
dropped, left foot,
go.
1-0.
There you go.
Harold Kane.
Harold Kane. Harold. Canius Maximus.
Yeah, let's watch Don warm up. Oh no, sorry.
Oh, no, sorry.
Sorry. Let's watch the two goalies
Yeah,
instead.
the goalies. Is there a striker to warm up the goalies? No. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. No,
Well,
there isn't.
There you go.
There you go.
That was a bit jag.
Jag.
I'm going to leave Ned,
Jag.
Ned and Petzer.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
the conversation.
Right, we'll be back in 5
I'm
minutes.
a quick break.
We'll be back in 5 minutes. Baz is getting off. Don't know what
Yeah,
else. he's
prior
doing.
engagement, and I'm not really going to miss anything. It's garbage.
We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Bye.
Here we go. Second half coming up. Just me and Ned. Baz has gone. You know, he had something to do.
He got so bored.
He had something. He's gone to watch like cricket or something, or the tennis. Probably gone to watch the tennis. Wimbledon. The Olympics, isn't it, soon? This is the first advert I've seen for the Olympics. I do like the old Olympics. I like watching random sports like
it just gets you watching stuff you'd never watch, like karate.
Yeah, it's boss.
It's like, whoa.
It'll be different this year though, because obviously it's in Tokyo, isn't it? So there'll be a lot of like late night stuff, but which isn't too bad for me, but or early morning stuff actually, which isn't good bedtime. For me. Which isn't good for me.
I'm going to bed now.
But be weird the Olympics, because obviously there'll be no foreign fans, which I don't know whether that'll translate, but because Japan is such a unique country and very abiding by the laws, it'll be very interesting to see how many people actually turn up to go and watch the Olympics, because I know a lot of people that aren't really happy it's taking place. It's sad that though, because a lot of Olympians sacrifice so much, and they're not on big money, they're on any money. Some of them, they're on grants. A lot of them, they sacrifice everything to be at the Olympics. It'd be sad if it's not a big thing.
They stay in farms for ages, not farms, camps for ages, don't they?
They stay in a camp. They stay in one big camp.
Just train.
No, I mean at the Olympics, when they get there.
Oh yeah, all the countries do, yeah.
And you know what happens, don't you?
They all meet up and
play
poker.
They all meet up and
have a good time.
Yeah, basically. Why is the clock on?
Oh, it's because I changed scene.
Turn the clock off.
It was off on this.
Well, you better turn it off.
It's not responding to my anthems. I'm telling it what to do and it's ignoring me.
You're a bloody fool.
Time off. Samsung had me off. I'll refresh the deck.
What's it called? Score?
Stream control.
No, I mean...
Oh, time.
I mean, you could just get...
I'll have to go.
You could just get up and do it, couldn't you? Still half time. Should be coming back out any minute.
Let's do some comments while I'm over here waiting for Jam. Mitchell says Alan Shearer's eyes are receding into his skull. Why? What's been said? We've not been listening to it. James says Kane's such cold meat in the important games, exactly like Mbappe.
He doesn't look fit.
No, he's not.
Of course, he's a very good player, but he doesn't look fit. Has to be said.
Wormy Spoons, yet again, Kane's been dross, and Southgate leaves Dom out. What a muppet. James says, who do we want to see come on?
Grealish?
Yeah, Grealish. I would like to see him start, to be honest.
I'd like to see Grealish start, come on. They're out and about. Okay, I can control that time, so which is good.
Oh, Sam, I'll come back.
I mean, it doesn't even say time; it says time. Yeah, Tine. This is what I'm working with, everybody. This is what I'm working with. Unbelievable. Probably fall over now on his way over. Here we go.
Fall over my own pants.
Here we go. Second half starts. And England are kicking the other way. It's a general rule of football. They're kicking the other way. It's a good rule.
There's 11 players on each team.
I mean, that's not a guarantee, though, is it?
That means there's 22 players on this
That's not a
pitch.
guarantee. I mean, England are lucky to have 11 men, I'd say. Anyway. Keep your comments coming in. Let us know where you're watching it from, who you're supporting. Is it just the one game you're supporting these teams for? Who'd you fancy for the tournament? Let us know all of it.
Mike Barrett. He tried to mock me by saying it's a sign off the Times, but he accidentally put it's a sign on the Times.
Sign on the Times, oh my, oh my. Sign on the Times is all mine, all mine. Max says, Ned, I love you, mate, but Jesus Christ. I mean, what's in that in reference to? Jesus Christ? I mean...
But Jesus Christ wouldn't love me.
I mean, he loves everyone, doesn't he?
I know he's a very loving person.
He loved everyone, as far as I heard.
Maybe not the Romans.
I mean, no, he would love the Romans. I mean, ultimately, that wasn't the Romans that did anything to him.
Who was it? Was it the
I don't really want to go into it. I don't really want to cause controversy.
It was King Herod.
But the Romans, essentially, and King was it Herod? Wasn't it
King Herod.
Give
or Harold.
the people.
Harold!
He gave the people an out. He said to the people, who should we put up? And it was him or Barabbas, wasn't it? And they let Barabbas go. Because they were like, he's sound. He's not.
He's sound.
And
He's
basically,
sound him.
and then, so, it was the people, but he loves according to the book, the big book.
The book.
He loves everyone. I mean,
big book of words.
it's not my strength, I would say, religious studies, but I do know that much.
I know
I'm more of a Batman guy.
I know the Bethlehem story because I played one of the
donkey.
I played some bloke in a nativity.
Donkey. Oh, Max is saying the timer. Oh, it was a minor mistake.
Yeah.
But we sorted it. I sorted it.
Chris says, "Are you related, by the way?"
No. To each other?
Why do you think that?
Because we've got ginger hair. Again, it's gingerist.
Very offensive.
You wouldn't say that to other people. You
Not
wouldn't
even
say that
the
to
same-
Baz if there was a small guy in here with grey hair.
It's Bernard, your lad.
Is it? Oh,
what a save!
What a save, JP1!
Strong hands.
What a save by Jordan Pickford to deny Kai
Shout at him now,
Havertz.
Harry. You
What
big
a
slabhead.
save! Because he has smashed it, and Big JP has put the ball over the net.
Danny Burrows says, Ned, how do you get your muscular structure? I think it's just natural, to be honest.
I mean, it's a save he should be making. I'd say that. It is a save he should be making.
But to knock it over the bar rather than straight back into a dangerous area.
Yannick is watching from Radiator Springs, which we're all well aware of, Radiator Springs, Yannick. He says, I like Germany here, as I lived there just outside of Stuttgart for a few years as a kid. Just opened Pickford as a strong showing since he is a big confidence player. Yannick, fair play to you, mate. You lived near Stuttgart, which practically makes you German. And fair play, mate. And yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? If there was no players playing for England that were Everton players, and there was a player in Germany who was an Everton player, I'd want the Everton player to do well. Of course I would.
Yeah.
Of course I would.
Was the last German player we had was Mustafi?
No, it was Thomas Hitzelsberger, wasn't it?
I think he left in 2012, did he? 2013.
You'll probably find it's Thomas Hitzelsberger. Conrad Cole says, watching from Woodford Green, North East London. Hopefully to win tonight, and the competition watched every match bar a few on the last group game. It was one or the other. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. I've watched every game bar the ones when it was one or the other. I watched some of them tried to watch when we were in here. We watched both, didn't we? But when I went home, I couldn't do that.
I can't watch two at the same time.
It's an intelligence thing. He's hit that, hasn't he? But Jordan's done what he had to do.
You dived a bit too high for my liking.
He's awfully good for a keeper who apparently has T-Rex arms, says James Dude. bang on. Absolutely right. James Dude also says, would be amazing if he could prove his doubters wrong once again.
I think he is proving his doubters wrong. He's just... The problem with Jordan Pickford is that everyone's waiting for him to make a mistake, even us. Like, when I watch, I'm nervous.
Well, a lot of Everton fans are because they've made their mind.
But I'm nervous watching Jordan Pickford. As like, I don't want him to make mistakes.
Yeah,
but
he has got it in him.
But you worry that he will make mistakes. There's those two fellas off the telly just happen to get on the telly and just happen to get tickets for an England game that people can't get tickets for. What a coincidence. People are waiting for Jordan Pickford to make a mistake. So he has to actually work doubly as hard, Jordan Pickford, even though he had a great second half of the season. But people are waiting for him. So really, he has to have not just a good tournament. He has to have a brilliant tournament to appease people like Lee Dixon, who criticise everything he does.
People only perceive things and remember things that he's done in like the derby and stuff, and you don't even watch.
But in this year's derby,
he was
amazing.
Great, wasn't he?
It's amazing. He made
made
a wonder save from James Milner, which helped win us the game.
Hasn't he had a kid this year as well, or has he just got married or something?
No, he's had a kid for a while. What he's done this year
is
actually gone to see somebody about the issues that he obviously had. Listen, he obviously has, like, I'm not going to say he's got a medical problem, but he's always been very, like, excitable. Now, there might be a medical reason for that, I don't know.
A bit too emotional. Not in control of his...
Not in control of his emotions, you're absolutely right. And he's been to see someone, and he said he's been to see someone, and now he's got full concentration, right? So he's always concentrating on the next thing, and not the thing that's just gone. And it's made him a better goalkeeper.
It's the old water trick as well, which is
confidence.
Psychological.
Think about it is, though, a lot of it is confidence, and a lot of it is concentration. It's shrugging off what's just happened and going on to the next thing. Gary Ward, of course, watching in Memphis. Who are you supporting, Gary? If you got a preference, let us know.
Blue Jade, Ned do Schwarzenegger impression. To be honest, at the moment, watching England's maybe a bit too...
If we get to 100 likes, he'll do his Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. If he gets to 100 likes. There's enough people watching to get us to 100 likes, so come on. Also, can you get us to 51,500 subs?
I know, yeah. Imagine if we hit 60k before the season starts.
Oh, see, it's stuff like that. That's where people are looking for him to make.
Taller.
No, but that's where people will criticise him doing stuff like that. And you've seen a million goalies do that in this tournament. Not a million, because there's a million.
So someone put the ball in their own net. When it was in
Nordic Sniffle says it's 3:10 a.m. in Australia. Was going to bed at our time, but can't drag myself away from the telly. Is right, and obviously away from YouTube. Mathew says Dumfries or Smart Chips. Dumfries. Is that like Daddy or Chips? Harry Kane. It's happened. Oh, it's happened.
Get Dom on.
Oh, it's happened. Let's have a look. Studs.
Oh.
He'll play on.
Yeah,
but his studs got caught there. No striker on the bench. Marcus Rashford isn't a centre forward, by the way. I think he's a great player, but he's not a centre forward.
Inverted winger.
Yeah.
Or a wide striker.
He's a great striker. What you used to say before my time was an inside left, inside right.
Yeah. Well, that's because you had...
He'll play on, of course he'll play on. But he's not fit. It's clear as day that Harry Kane is not fit. And yet, he's not put a striker on the bench. That is irresponsible. I'm not overly bothered, but if as an Evertonian, I'd be going absolutely mental if that was Everton.
The inside winger come from when you used to have four wingers. You'd have your centre forward.
You used to play 5?
Yeah. Well, it'd be centre forward, inside, and then wide.
Used to play like the W formation, which was like two back, then whatever that was, then 5. The W formation.
2-3-5.
That used to be the prominent formation.
Very, very, very early days. It was
absolutely mad that he's not fit, and I'm flabbergasted that he hasn't. And that's just not even about Dominic Calvert-Lewin. This is about any striker.
It's about England.
This is about any...
Shunter played last week.
It's about any striker. I'm flabbergasted that he has risked this tournament all on Harry Kane. And he has. He's put it all on his shoulders, and I think that's unfair because he's not fit. He's clearly not fit. He knows, right? Rightly, he knows to win a tournament like this, you need a big striker, right? So he's saying, be fit. Now, okay, that injury's not going to put him out, but you can tell he's not fit. Now, don't get me wrong, he might score the winning goal, and that's fair enough. But not to have someone on the bench is basically saying, I'm playing Harry Kane every minute. And that's bad. That's damaging. If I was a Spurs fan, I would not be happy with that. If I was a Spurs fan. Or a Man City fan.
I was going to say, I wouldn't be too worried if I was a Spurs fan.
No, but listen, if you're a Spurs fan, you've still got hope that he's staying at your club, haven't you? If that was an Everton player being linked with a move, you'd still... If that was like when we had Lukaku, you'd still be backing him because you're trying to put the good vibes out that he's staying. Gary Ward supporting Pickford, good man.
Chris Spurrier says 100 like, oh yeah.
Have we got 100 likes?
Yeah, 105.
It's right. See, everyone wants your impression.
That's it.
You've got to get to the chopper, go on.
I can't do that one.
Go on.
That's awful, man.
Big chance for Germany. Big chance. Good defending by Harold.
Stones, wasn't it?
Stonesy, yeah. Can't always tell. He's got a bad haircut now. Sorry, cutthroat Pete.
It'd be much bigger if it was...
Go on, you've got to do your impression. We promised.
Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper now.
I don't like the chopper one.
Okay. Well, what do you like?
Macab, you idiot.
There you go. Why didn't you do that then? Why didn't you just do that?
I don't know both. Dark Art Squealish would run this Germany team ragged. Get him on. Yes.
Oh.
Great player. Tom Jones. It's not unusual to be loved. He says DCL faster, a better header, but idiot Southgate loves Kane. You idiot. I would rather have Rafa than Southgate. Everton hater. Interesting opinion. What's his last club team was Middlesbrough in the Premier League, wasn't it?
Who?
Southgate. When they took it was like 12 years ago.
No idea, mate.
He must have been so young.
I've not been following his career that closely. Ned needs to do his Arnold impression for get down, everyone get down. Yannick, I inadvertently did an impression. Get down.
Liam Floyd
there are
says,
women and children
Liam
down
Floyd
there.
says, sounds nothing like Schwarzenegger, so I think I just might not do it anymore. Thanks for that, Liam.
There are women and children down there. See, that's not very good. That's more like I'm almost breaking into a Muppet there, aren't I?
You sounded like a Fozzie.
There are women and children down there. Welcome to the Christmas party. I've got a joke for you. What do you get if you cross an apple and a cat?
Do or do not. There is no try.
Do it. Do it.
Oh.
I am the Senate.
You do like your Palpatine impression, don't
Love me
you?
Palpatine
You
impression.
do like it.
Do it.
Yes. I will keep an eye on this young one.
Execute Order 66.
Oh, man. Have you been watching The Bad Batch?
Yeah, I do like
Good,
it.
isn't it?
I do like Hunter. He's cool, isn't
Yeah,
he?
Hunter's boss.
Hunter's boss.
With that thing on his face.
Racker's cool as well.
Loki's been good though, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'm liking
Oh,
Loki.
we've got an injury to Saka. Yeah, Loki's been dead interested. I'm so intrigued about Loki.
Owen Wilson's been boss as well, hasn't he?
Yeah. It has been good.
It
When
must be so frustrating knowing you're stuck in that like non-timeline forever.
Yeah.
And
Well,
knowing
he doesn't though, does he? Because he's a believer. Oh, he whacks him there. He'll be all right. Bit of a dead leg. He'll be okay. When I get home, I've got Black Widow to watch. Disney have kindly sent me a copy of Black Widow to review because that's just the way I roll these days. Oh, yeah. What I'm interested is, when we all go back to normal, whether they're going to let me go and do like this proper screeners.
What, the red carpet?
No, not the red carpet,
Right.
the screeners. They have screener events, don't they? Where the reviewers go. The critics. I'm now a critic.
The next Avengers film. Like,
They sent me Luca, but I didn't watch it. I didn't have a chance, or I haven't had a chance. But I'm definitely watching Black Widow because it expires tomorrow, so I've got to watch it. And I can go, hey, have you seen Black Widow? No, I have. Oh, hey.
O'Brien.
O'Brien!
You're so teasing with your Geordie accent.
Oh.
Seems alright now, Kane, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, he's done as much in the last 5 minutes as he's done for the rest of the game.
It's not like we've got another striker.
Get me to the YouTube! Conrad Cole says, I've heard Mina's having a great Copa America. Also, Southgate had a crap league manager. No, you know what though, right? Mina's done all right. I don't think it really matters whether you're a good league manager, because I think they're two completely different things.
They are. He got relegated.
You're dealing with, when you're a football manager of an international football manager, you're essentially just dealing with players, aren't you?
Yeah.
You don't have to buy players, you just have to pick players.
It's man management.
And you're man managing and you're coaching a little bit. I do have the feeling that Harry Kane will score the winner. And Southgate will be like, yeah, that's why I did it. Because if England get one chance, it is like...
They had one and it was...
No, I know, but Harry Kane is a brilliant player. He's a brilliant centre forward, but he's not clearly 100%.
He just needs to get a bit of space.
He's not 100% fit, but I've got the feeling that if he gets a chance, he'll take it.
He's not once trying to just get it out of his feet and just pop it off from outside the box.
No.
And that's
but look how deep he is there.
Yeah.
Look how deep he is. And that's the role he's been playing at Spurs. Good ball in.
With
Sterling.
Sterling
keeps it alive. He's been playing that role, but he's got runners going past him at England. Great knock. Neuer takes it comfortably. But England, it's weird because England have got all that pace, but they haven't got people running past them that he can find. So he's trying to drop into the space.
They should play Sterling off him playing on the shoulder.
This is where Jason Burt is reporting that Rafa Benitez to Everton has agreed, done deal. Jason Burt, get it out.
Jason Burt?
Yeah, Burt, Telegraph.
I've never heard of him.
Done deal. More on Telegraph later, depending on England game.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Jace.
Big Jason Burt. Big Jace. There you go.
Burt Telegraph.
I've just sent you the tweet.
Yeah, I've got it.
You've got it.
I've got it.
Jordan Pickford. Oh, look at that for a pass. Oh, you've overhit it. You've overhit it. At least it's gone out for a throw. Sammy Rovers have got a new badge and it's highly controversial because it's very busy.
Interesting. We're playing against Tranmere Rovers, a fan team, aren't we, on Sunday?
We are. Under the Dale have the new badge. We are. We're playing on Sunday for the Rainbow Toffees. Really looking forward to it. Really looking 11 aside.
I'm looking forward to entertainment after it.
Is there entertainment?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the stitch 5 minutes in.
Oh, we just take it easy. Don't run around like a lunatic.
I want to go up front and have fun.
Do it. But you can't. What if everyone gets it and goes, I'm a centre forward. I'm just going to say I'm a centre back and I'm just going to play.
Mate,
I'm going to play.
20-year-old in me.
I'm going to play like Beckenbauer at the back, by the way. So
you're going centre back?
Probably.
I'll go right.
No one wants to be centre back, and I can play centre back, and I can play with my slippers on. So
I like playing left back because no one ever wants to play there, and I'm boss. I'll get took off after 5 minutes now. Let's get that tweeted out. Interesting. I wonder if they'll announce it today then. If England win and they're like, hurrah, hurrah, let's announce Rafa.
Oh. No, but the thing is though, England are defending well. But when they break, they're just not going anywhere. Like they're buying the occasion fouls, I get that.
They need a centre mid who can just get the ball, run with it, and then get players like Sterling on the shoulder.
Dominic King is reporting as well. No announcement from Everton, but the contract has been sorted. And Rafa Benitez is the new manager. He's signed a 3-year deal.
Suppose all we can do now is back him. No point moaning about it now.
Just do a sub-tweet off that main tweet saying it's a 3-year deal according to Dominic King. You get an insight here to the real world behind the scenes stuff that we do on Toffee TV when news breaks.
What was his name? Jason Burt?
That was J. Burt, Telegraph. But this is from Dominic King, the 3 years bit.
Yeah.
So
Well, suppose we'll have to back him now. No point moaning about it, making ourselves upset. There's nothing we can do. The good thing is,
I'm
if
just sitting here watching a game of footy.
yeah.
Doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter.
Ned, is it true you got restrained in Aldi? That's a strange.
Restrained for what?
Who could restrain?
No, but
this?
do me a favour, right? I need background about this. I need the story. I want to know what he was buying in Aldi, who restrained him, where it took place. I want to know everything about this. See, if you're going to make stories up, right? Or even if you're not going to make stories,
make it interesting.
I want to know, like, the background to it. Like, we're really good at like giving people real backgrounds when we on our patrons. So you have to have a proper story for it. So I need to know the story.
Wonder how Piv is. James Dooley be shocking, then get him out. Well, that would be the case with any manager.
Pray for the bed sheets.
Yeah.
Pray for bed sheets. This really is a 50-50 game of absolute boredom.
Dark Arts reckons Don would have slotted that Kane chance with his first touch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would have got it with his second touch, certainly.
The first touch wouldn't be so heavy. When you're not fit and you're feeling a bit, oh yeah.
Liam Foy says can see a late German winner.
Did they think Ned was Kevin, says Basic Trigonometry.
Kevin who? Kevin who? See again?
Kevin Costner.
Give me some context. Which Kevin? We don't know any Kevins, or do we know Kevins? The water bottle. What Kevin?
Piv's crying now, thanks Everton.
Piv is crying. Piv is crying. He's not actually, he's laughing. He said he's done with Everton.
It's because he works in football.
Kane's not happy.
So he has a more of understanding.
Piv's not happy.
Problems.
Piv's packed Everton in. He may never appear again on the channel. He may. This game is, by the way, is awful. It's an awful game.
I like talking to Piv about films. Kevin the Aldi Carrot, says Mike.
Oh, I mean, that's just racist.
Why is it?
Because he's a ginger carrot. So he's just, again, comparing you to
me?
No, he's comparing you to a carrot.
To a carrot?
Because you've got ginger hair, which is...
That's a bit
Yeah, they're
harsh,
taking
isn't it?
Timo Werner off and putting ex-West Brom player Serge Gnabry on.
He's a good player as well, Gnabry.
Yeah, he's got... And his tash is tremendous.
Yeah.
That's a tash, that's a...
Tash is
so it's a
great.
70s porn star. Saka is going off and Jack Grealish is coming on, which is really how the game should have started. Saka,
both of them.
Saka can't lace the boots of Jack Grealish. Someone tried to tell me, an Arsenal fan, that Saka in January was player of the season and he just got buzzed off. He just got buzzed off. This was on a video for 888 and I just had to laugh at him because I was like, you're joking. It's Jack Grealish, Ruben Diaz. They're the players. Jack Grealish, I said it last year in a video. This was before the end of the season. If Everton were going to go for any player, they should go for Jack Grealish. I got a bit of stick from the Villa fans, and that's fair enough. I don't mind that. It was like one of those videos where we were talking about teams who may or may not get relegated, and Villa were in the doo-doo at the time. And Jack Grealish, they should have took it as a compliment. He's amazing as a footballer. For me, I don't really. I'm not like as bad as Baz. Baz really doesn't like players from other teams.
Yeah.
He's very, he doesn't like it. But I used to be a bit like that. But Jack Grealish is the real deal. He's the real deal. Now, whether Villa can convince him to stay, if they can, fair dues. And well, that'd be great. That'd be great.
It's nice. It's nice to see.
But to be fair, he deserves to be playing for Man City.
Yeah.
He deserves to win things in his. If he stays at Villa, he might win the League Cup. He might win the FA Cup. He might even win a Europa League. But that's all he's winning. If he goes to Man City, he win the league and he could win the Champions League.
How old is he now?
27.
Is he?
Yeah, he's 27.
Wow.
Well, he's coming to 26, 27.
What does Piv do in football? Says Chris. He's a scout. He's a good scout.
He's not. Yeah, he's a data
analysis
scout.
But he works in the professional game. It's for professionals, so...
20. Actually, Jack Grealish is 25. 26 this year, sorry.
Yeah.
26 this year. Beginning of the season, he'll be 26. My
Piv
apologies.
is the king of XG, says Basic Chicken.
Piv is a data analyst in football, but he's an amazing scout. Uses data, uses his eyes, and he's also done it off his own back. Helped start a company, which is doing really well. Helps some top clubs as well. Can't reveal who they are, but he helps some top clubs. Knows about players. I basically packed in watching football because what's the point when you've got the Piv? Yeah. If I was to say, oh, I like him, you'd go, no, he's rubbish. And you have to take the word for it.
Piv could tell me this.
Although there are some players that I still think, like, with the naked eye, I know are good players.
Liam says, is Grealish a 100 million player? I don't believe anyone's worth that.
Yes.
There's not...
Yes. If anyone's worth 100 million, right, it's Jack Grealish and Harry Kane. Simple facts are, this is the reason, they are worth £100 million to their club.
Like, exactly.
How much money would it cost for Aston Villa to replace what Jack Grealish brings to their club? Ooh, it's a naughty one, that. Number one, Jack Grealish has got 4 years left on a contract. So's Harry Kane. But what do they bring to their football club? How much would it cost Spurs to replace the 21 goals and the 18 assists or whatever it was? Yeah. And how much would it cost Aston Villa to replace the talisman that Jack Grealish is to their football club? That's what they're worth. It's like when people said to us about Lukaku. Oh, Lukaku's not worth 100 million. To us, he was.
Yes, but we want 75. We got 100
million for him. We got 100 million for him. This idea that we didn't get 100 million for him is nonsense. We got 100 million for Lukaku. But people in the media twisted it to make it sound lower because it makes it sound better for United. We got 100 million for Lukaku.
Wow.
So
we got 4 number 10s with that money.
We pissed it up the wall.
Kane isn't worth it. Well, he is for Spurs, isn't he? Because he's the best player. They don't want to let him... If they say, if you want to buy our best asset and you're a rival in the Premier League, then you're going to have to pay a lot of money.
Harry Kane. Sorry, mate. Sippy is gone here. He's gone. The hamstring's gone.
It's all right. There's already 2 right-backs on.
Hamstring's gone. Harry Kane, right, will be the Premier League top goal scorer next year. And he'll be the Premier League top goal scorer the year after. And he'll be the Premier League top goal scorer the year after, right? 1 or 2. The only way he won't be is if Haaland or Lukaku come into the Premier League, right? He'll score 20 more than. That day's done. His tournament's finished. If he doesn't get up now, his tournament's over because his hamstring's just gone.
Oh, yeah, 6 weeks that is.
His hamstring's just gone. Yeah, it's gone.
4 to 6 weeks.
So if he doesn't get up now, his tournament's over. See, I'd take him off right now because you've got right backs. I'm keeping him on. Fair enough. As I said, if he doesn't get up right now,
he's not happy, is he?
He's just not happy at all. But it's worrying, isn't it? There's 17 minutes left. It's 0-0. But the other side of it is that when you look at the draw, it's remarkably open.
Ukraine or Sweden.
Yeah.
The next round.
And then what would be the semi-final?
It'd be Spain or Switzerland.
There you go. No, that's the other side.
No, that's Belgium, Italy, or Czech Republic, Denmark is the other side.
I thought Czech Republic, Denmark was in this side.
That's the other side.
Are you sure?
Side. That'll be the semi-final will be Belgium or Italy versus Denmark or Czech Republic.
I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'll have a look.
You may be right, actually.
I think I am right. I think I'm absolutely right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I thought it was. So it's Denmark, Czech Republic, and the other 2, Ukraine. Who's the other one?
Or Sweden.
Oh. Grealish. Big chance for England. 1-0!
Oh!
1-0! It is Sterling again! Sterling has made it 1-0 with 15 minutes to go. England are winning the game. 15 minutes to go, and England have put themselves in with an absolutely huge moment. The best piece of football we've seen so far in the game. The England fans are absolutely ecstatic, as you would imagine. 15 minutes left. Can England hold on? Germany have looked toothless. There is a woman in the crowd holding onto her handbag. She looks very uncomfortable being at the game. She's with her husband and her daughter. The royal family are clapping except for the young child who doesn't quite know what's going on because he's probably never watched a football match before in his life. I don't even know what his name is.
I like croquet.
Was Harry Kane offside in the build-up? Are they checking it? Well, certainly Sterling was not offside. I don't know whether they're checking it, but I don't think they are. I think it's a perfectly good goal. Sterling, 3 goals.
It wasn't involved in the play, was it?
England's best centre-forward is Raheem Sterling. Would you believe that? Would you believe
He
that?
never had a tournament goal before this tournament, and now he's got 3.
No, but it's incredible that he's ended up being the top goal scorer. Like he's England's top goal scorer, 3 and 3.
Loads of people wanted to leave him.
Absolutely.
Baz wanted Sancho.
But I don't even think he should. I didn't think he should start the games either.
I do like him.
Because but it's mad that he's become England's best striker.
It says his old Sterling can't start for City yet. He scores 3. He does start for City.
No, he does. He's played in the Champions League final.
He does start.
Jordan Pickford there, the man who's essentially won the game for England. He's basically won the game for England if England win the game. Germany won a free kick. Oh, they've been given a free kick.
Oh,
I thought
he pointed to the spot then.
He's going to his pocket. He's booked him. It's Maguire.
Harry. You're a wizard, Harry.
Hang on. But was he? Yeah, he takes his legs, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, he did chip himself over. This is a big moment. England got to get through this moment right now. This is a big moment. I mean, he does really trip himself up.
James Dude says WWWW. One of them was a draw, Scotland, which felt like a loss.
Which?
The England game.
No, they haven't lost, have they? They haven't lost.
They haven't won all
They
the
haven't
games,
conceded.
I know, yeah.
They haven't conceded a goal yet.
Pickford's stock has definitely gone back up, says Steve.
Oh, he has. It's gone up since.
Yeah.
This, as we were saying before, this is a huge. I mean, if this stays 1-0, if I was Everton, I'd make the announcement straight after this game. I'd get it out there. I would get it out there. This is a huge moment. England do not want to concede just after scoring. Oh, go the wall, done well. I'm suddenly find myself invested in this game. England have got 12 minutes now. And to be fair, it was a pretty stale game. Up to there's a man with no top on. I don't really want to see that. He's heavily sunburned and he's also massively obese.
Put them away.
Put those away, mate. You could get an OnlyFans for them. Germany, I'll be honest, haven't looked like scoring for a while.
They've had a rubbish.
And it is that. Half. It is actually. Sterling does brilliantly for this goal, by the way. Harry Kane, little side foot. Grealish gets it wide. It's a great cross in by Luke Shaw. Great ball, that. You can't defend that. You can't defend it. England fans are falling over.
There.
England, if they win, will have to go to Rome, by the way.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't know what's happening. He doesn't know what's happening. This is, I mean, if this stays like this is England's, not tournament, but certainly getting to the final.
Massive win.
They will be massive favourites.
This is the Bayern Munich game.
Yeah, this is the Bayern Munich game to get to the final. Declan Rice, great tackle.
They're not playing Rapid Vienna or anything.
No. But England will be massive favourites now in the next 2 games.
Well, before the tournament, France and England were both 5-1 or 5-2, I think, and they were the joint favourites.
Don't forget the semi-finals onwards are all Wembley. It's a home tournament.
Indeed.
Quarter-finals, Rome. If England can get through this, then they've got to be the favourites from this side of the bracket, to get to the final. So there's a lot of nervous energy in there now. Lots of nervous energy.
The fans are like...
This is like these next 12 minutes. There's a guy, German fella, he's fixing his hair. These next 12 minutes will feel, and there'll be injury time, but these next 12, 11 minutes, 15 minutes will feel like the longest of these people's lives who were in the crowd, whether they be England or Germany. Time in football, when you're in the match, it doesn't feel like real time. When you're at a match and you're winning, and they put that ball up for 3 minutes, it's like, honest to God, it's like you enter a time vortex. It's like being in the TVA. Time
10 seconds is like a minute.
It doesn't move the same. It's mad. Oh, they're through! They're through!
Oh no.
Jamie, they're through!
JP.
1-on-1!
JP.
Oh,
he missed!
Oh my God, he missed it! Thomas Muller! Oh my God!
Oh my.
Thomas Muller! Oh my
He's gonna
God!
get thrown out to Germany.
Oh my God, that is the moment. He got one-on-one Sterling.
There goes his free Volkswagen.
Oh my God, Sterling misplaces a pass. Germany through. Thomas Muller. Oh my God, all you can say is Jordan Pickford put him off.
He shanked it.
All you can say is Jordan Pickford put him off.
Put his foot.
He did. He shanked it.
That's terrible.
But I put that down to Jordan Pickford. Look at
JP.
Sterling. Look at Sterling.
Look at him celebrating before he.
Look at Sterling. Oh, you are not going to get an easier chance, Germany. With 9 minutes to go, you are not going to get an easier chance. Oh my God. He's sniffing. I don't know what he's sniffing, but he don't like it. He don't like it.
He can smell the glory.
He can smell
the glory straight out of his pants.
Unbelievable. What a moment. This game has come alive.
He apologised for his behaviour on the pitch, Joachim Low, and he still continues to sniff his fingers.
Whoo, what a moment. Did you tweet the goal?
It won't be out yet. I'll
It
check
will.
it now.
It will.
Just sit in, for God's sakes, England.
Listen to you. You've become a big England fan.
It's like Rocky 4, where before the game I was fuming because
and now
Gareth
you're
dropped down. I was like,
Have you could become? You're like, see a lot of changing out there. Before this match, you didn't like me much. I didn't like you much. If we can change and you can change, then we can change.
I want to say one thing to my wife at home.
I was trying to say to my kid out there. Oh, they're bringing Jordan Henderson on. Oh, it's them. Don't give him a penalty. Emre Can and Jordan Henderson, one former Liverpool player, one current Liverpool player. I feel like changing.
Rocky! Yo, where's your hat?
That's funny. He just went 12 rounds with or 15 rounds with Apollo Creed. Adrian gets in the ring.
Where's your hat?
I didn't like you cooking, so I bought a robot.
Yo, Barley is just a robot.
See a lot of changing.
England 1, Germany 0.
England 1, Germany 0.
Hurrah, hurrah!
You've seen Euro Trip, haven't you? Oh, please
think
tell
so.
me. Oh my God.
I need to watch High Fidelity.
You need to watch Euro Trip. Oh my God, it's amazing. Vinnie Jones is in it. It's about these Americans, right?
He's a patron, Vinnie Jones.
He's about these Americans, right? Who go to Europe on tour on the trip. Honest to God, it's amazing. Have you seen Road Trip?
It's in Road Trip, yeah.
Right, it's made by the same people, but it's called Euro Trip. And the girl out of Buffy's in it, her sister.
Sarah Michelle.
No, her sister in it. And it's got like, and there's an amazing cameo from Matt Damon in it.
Matt Damon?
Right?
He's always got a cameo and stuff.
Because he was in the Czech Republic filming The Bourne Identity, and his mate made the film. So he cameoed in it. And he shaves all his hair off for it as well. Right? Yeah. But he sings this song, and once you hear this song, you will start playing this song. Honestly.
Euro Trip.
I think it's on Disney. Plus.
Road Trip's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, so I think it is.
Maybe.
You've got to watch it because the Vinnie Jones bit's amazing.
I like Vinnie. Vinnie Jones is funny.
He's
amazing.
Good in
a meme machine.
Honestly, it's amazing. He plays an English hooligan who's a Man United fan. It's amazing. But there's a song and it goes, England 5, Germany 1. Let me see if it's
Oh, Rice is down.
Rice is down.
Rice is
down. Kind of animal thing. Is it on there? No, it's not. It's not on there. Oh, what's it on? Oh, 2-0! Harry Kane has actually scored! Grealish sets him up, and that is the game-setting match. And I said Harry Kane would score. I said it would all come right. He's done it. The England fans have gone absolutely mental. Absolutely.
Sky covers like, yes!
England are winning 2-0. And that is the ball game.
Crying.
That is the ball game. I think it's on Amazon Prime. That is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's Rent. It'll be on something. It was on something the other night. I'm sure it's on Sky Movies.
I've got Sky.
I think it's on Sky Movies. Incredible scenes at Wembley. Germany give it away. It's actually Luke Shaw. Is it Luke Shaw? Luke Shaw keeps the ball, gets it to Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish crosses it in. And there's Harry Kane to make it 2-0. England have took their chances. Thomas Muller will be... I don't know what the reaction will be when he gets back to Germany for that miss. But Harry Kane, that's what, like I said before, that's why he's on the pitch, isn't he, ultimately? Because he's a goal scorer.
That's why Grealish should be on the pitch.
He's a great player. And that's why Jack Grealish has been involved in both goals. And that's why he should start the games. He's an amazing footballer. Amazing footballer.
Look at everyone taking their tops off. They'll always hit you and hurt you, defend and attack. There's only one way to beat them, and that's with Grealish on the wing.
The good news is we're not getting extra time.
Oh, yeah. Go home and have me scran. That's good for Kane, that he got a goal.
Declan Rice should go off. Well, should go off. Is going off, sorry, for I can't even say his name.
Jenderson
Henderson.
Jord the fraud.
Jord the fraud. Jord the fraud. Jack Grealish has to start games of football. This is what makes me laugh, right? He set the goal up the other day for England, and then everyone's like, Saka. It's like, no, Jack Grealish set it up, you idiots. He set it up.
Saka just laid it off to him. Saka got
What's going on in the comments? What's going on in the comments?
Second goal in, just gone in. Everton have announced Rafa. No, they've not. Don't be winding us up.
Oh, you.
Arse. Oh, Brian.
Oh, Brian.
You dark arts. You're such a tease. Hakon says, Germany out, France out, Holland out, Portugal out. England in.
Yeah.
Still trying not to get overconfident, says James. I remember that Newcastle game. No, thanks.
No. It's not going to be Wigan, is it? It's not going to be Everton versus Wigan, is it? Oh.
Which one was that?
When we should have won to get to the cup final, we got beat 3-0.
Oh, yeah.
Next round. Everton will be like, we're going to cruise. We're going to cruise.
Gives me memories. It was at home as well, wasn't it? Phil Neville.
I made up for Jack Grealish, though, because he should start every game. It baffles me why he doesn't start. He's England's best player. He's England's best player. It's a nonsense. It's this. No one's saying before about keeping your job. That's why England managers keep the job, because they're terrified. But England are so defensive that you can have someone like Jack Grealish on the pitch. Sterling gives you the pace. You've got to have someone with the ability. And Jack Grealish is the best. He's the best, most talented England player.
I'm sure he must have the most progressive runs.
Oh, he's amazing.
He's unbelievable on the ball.
He's amazing. What an amazing player. England have been ignoring these players for years, like him. No, and you know who the last player was that England had that they didn't ignore?
Gascoigne.
Gaza was the last one. They've ignored them since.
Remember when they put Scholes out on the left?
Yeah. They ignored them.
Yes. Saying that, he played.
They never make the most because they go safe. Well, you've gone safe here, right? But you can go safe when you've got 7 defensive players on the pitch. You can go safe and have Jack Grealish. It baffles me.
See, I'd have Foden right wing. I'd have Grealish in the middle.
To be fair though, I wouldn't have Foden in the team.
Would you not?
No, I wouldn't.
Because
I like him, but he's a kid, right? And he can come off the bench. You don't need to put all your best players in a team.
That's what fell with the 2010 World Cup. They just tried to huddle all these players in.
You don't need to put all your players in the team. What you need to do is know when to bring them in. And by having 5 subs, you can do that. But Grealish should be... Saka should be on the bench. Saka should be coming on and running plays when it's late and they're tired. Grealish. And he'll say, Don't get me wrong. This is what he'll say. He'll say, Grealish, come on late and done that. But for me, Grealish should be starting games.
Absolutely. Southgate needs some Senks spray.
But ultimately, let's get it right. Jordan Pickford won this game for England.
Yeah.
He won it.
Look,
He made two great saves and he clearly put Muller off there with his hair.
Jordan Pickford has.
No, his hair is like Gandalf, so it's like, you shall not pass! Have you done the first goal and the second goal, or just the first goal?
I'm going to check if the second one's out now, yeah.
Get it out.
David Sullivan says, are England the only team yet to not concede a goal? At that moment, yes.
At this present...
Pickford should be Prime Minister.
Well, you say that, and you might be right. You might be right. I mean, I don't think I would put him in charge quite yet of the NHS. But
still not out.
Well, it will be in a minute. First goal isn't it?
Yeah.
England have got 4 minutes and we're in the 91st minute. So they've got 3 minutes not to concede, basically.
What does this mean? Look.
It means it's coming out tonight. So get your finger over that video. Oh, look at it.
Oh,
that's not fair. Come on. Little girl crying.
Boo-hoo.
Little girl. Thomas Muller's like... What was that joke he said about the goal thing? He's like, Muller goal? Well, we know what we're doing on the news tonight, don't we?
Yeah.
England win because of Jordan Pickford.
Jordan Pickford has essentially
won the World Cup for England.
He's won everything.
He's won the World Cup for England. Well done, Jordan Pickford.
Jordan Pickford has become a national hero.
Jordan Pickford is the talk of the nation tonight. He'll be appearing on Jonathan Ross. And you know when England play, don't you? Saturday night.
Oh.
Saturday night. Which only means one thing.
Jordan Pickford has...
No casualty.
Yeah, I'm off Saturday as well. I'm on a night in.
You're off. Like you say that like you're... Oh, Big Jord!
Oh.
Big Jord!
That's a Neville Southall injury time. Save that. Although the Neville Southall one wasn't in injury time.
Ed Sheeran is looking on. David Beckham still looks nervous.
He's like, I'm enjoying this game.
I don't believe this. They've done better than we did.
It's not quite like watching Inter Miami, but you know.
I mean that's Gary Neville. That was literally Gary Neville or Phil Neville. 1 minute. Oh, I mean, that is an elbow and he's giving. That was a pure elbow. I've got a boss gift to tweet, but I can't tweet it till the game's ready to be done.
The Telegraph have said Rafa Benitez will be announced as a new manager on Thursday. Thursday,
giving people time to digest it.
Yeah.
It's fair enough. Gives us something to do, doesn't it? Gives us time to sort it all out. To be fair, you're looking at England fans and you know if you were an Everton fan, you'd be thinking the same thing, wouldn't you? It doesn't matter if there's a minute left. It doesn't really matter. I've just put a tweet out, so please don't concede because my tweet would look stupid. Where's the keeper? No, yeah. Oh my god, that's amazing.
They think it's all over. It is now. Do you know what? I always liked Southgate, and I knew dropping Dom was the best thing to
No, I still think it's mental that there's not a striker. I'm not even saying
weird.
Dom. I'm saying a striker. I still think it's mad that there's not a striker on the bench. I really do. That's it! England have won 2-0. England 2-0. Raheem Sterling.
Jordan Pickford has...
Well, he didn't score, did he? Harry Kane got the second one. Jack Grealish turned the game on its head. 2 big saves by Jordan Pickford give England the platform to go on and win the game. They are now through to the quarterfinals on Saturday night, played in Rome. They will play Ukraine or
Sweden
in the quarterfinals of Euro 2020. And let's be honest, this is a huge opportunity for England to get to the final of Euro 2020. huge. They will never, ever, 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 ever get an easier route.
No.
Ever.
Yeah.
No.
I think we can beat Belgium
Oh,
or
it's
Italy.
we now, is it? Is it we now, is it?
I think Jordan Pickford's team.
Huge moment. Try getting an Uber tonight. You've got no chance. Everyone's going to be on the ale.
Took Grealish come on to get the 2 goals.
Brilliant. What's going on in the comments? What are the comments
Let's have a
saying?
look at some reactions.
Get some reactions.
Pickford, 4 clean sheets, best keeper in the world. Yes, I'd tell Jordan haters / doubters what to do, but it might be inappropriate. Go for it, James. Stephen Lee, get in there.
Get in there. Just seen that one, yeah.
Terence Tibbs, Southgate is shocking.
Well, listen.
Dark Arts, they're praising Pickford on BBC, so they should.
Listen, ultimately, and we said this before the game, it was a very pragmatic lineup, right? But what we've seen is good teams go out because they've gone too offensive.
Yeah.
Last night, France were 3-1 up, and if they'd shut up shop, they'd be into the quarterfinals now, but they didn't. They kept on playing. They kept on allowing Pogba to play Hollywood passes everywhere, and they're out, right? Italy, pragmatic to a point. They're through. Belgium, the last 15 minutes of their game, defence, 2 banks of 4. 2 banks of 4. Hazard floating and Lukaku up front. And then Mertens came on. Pragmatism with a sprinkling of good players
Only just held on
is
Belgium,
what you
didn't
need.
he? But
England, they have give away a couple of opportunities and that one-on-one. Muller scores there, of course. It's a different game, but he hasn't, and that's football. That's football. Look at
Pickford.
Look at Holland the other day. They had a chance to go 1-0 up. The lad fluffs his chance.
Malin,
Goes down the other end of the pitch. Man gets sent off, and they get beat 2-0. Football is fine margins at the highest level. And if you stop opposition teams from gaining little advantages over you, then you've got a great chance. It's what we did last season on our away games. We stopped the opposition and we took our opportunities. And that's what England have done today. They've had 3 or 4 chances and they've took 2 of them. And both of them down the left, both
they must have the
Grealish.
best conversion rate in the Euros or something in England, because they don't
4
make a lot of chances.
4 goals, 4 games, 4 goals. None conceded.
Southgate in.
I find it baffling they didn't have another centre forward on the pitch.
Yeah,
but to be
strange.
fair, he's only actually made 2 subs, hasn't he? Brought Jack Grealish on and brought Jordan Henderson and replaced Declan Rice with Henderson, is what you would do if Declan Rice run his bollocks off there. To be fair, so
Toothy says Ped's Beckham impression is pretty good.
yeah, I mean all my impressions are pretty good.
Good job, guys, from Paris.
Thank you, Carla. Carla Silva.
Tried for a while, says Southgate got the tactics right.
He
Much
did.
as some England fans don't like his style.
He did. Listen, I had no problem with his tactics. His tactics I thought were spot on. I said that before the game. I'd have played Grealish. I would have started Grealish, but it's a pragmatism won in the game. This is how France won the World Cup, by the way. France won the World Cup exactly the same way. You start slowly, you grow into the tournament, and when it's time to unleash, you unleash. And I don't think England are quite there yet. But it's pragmatism that wins you tournaments, because you have to start by not conceding goals. And that's what everyone said England were going to be, this great attacking side and be horrible at the back. It's completely the opposite way round. They look good. Everyone said Jordan Pickford in goal was a problem. Everyone said they were worried about John Stones and worried about... I don't know why.
Stones has been
Maguire.
class, yeah.
They were
Stones
worried
is
about the
brilliant.
full-backs, saying they should do this with the full-backs and that with the full-backs. He's got that spot on. I just think the only mistake he made in that game was starting Saka instead of starting Grealish. I think what he thought with Saka was Saka would be the energy to get him up the pitch, but Grealish is the talent.
Andrew says, are the Red Men putting a video out called Henderson Stays England Through?
Hey, we're putting a video out that says Jordan Henderson stays England.
Jordan Pickford, a national hero.
He's a national hero. Listen, We knew it. We said it. Listen, I was Jordan Pickford's biggest critic last season. I wanted him gone. I thought he couldn't get his head straight.
So did I, but your opinion can change.
But he got himself, and we saw this, and only Evertonians saw this. We witnessed him come back from injury. He played in the derby, and he got it. His head was just transformed.
Switch,
you see, his hair is part of it. He was growing his hair long and all that.
It was part of it. It's all part of it.
He has got himself sorted. He's decided that he wants to be goalkeeper first and everything else second, right? And he's got himself sorted. He's got his head sorted. And you've seen that today. And you know what's mad? It's not doing anything mad. It's doing the basics right and being somebody that you can rely on. So you know when England players now, they're not terrified to give him the ball. So what that means is England keep the ball. So they're not just hoofing up the pitch and losing possession. They're going back to Pickford because they're comfortable that he'll keep the ball for them. He's not going to do anything erratic. And that's the first step. When you're a player and you're playing behind somebody, in front of somebody, who gives the ball away or makes you feel... you. So it's like if the cross came in, a centre-back, if he's worried about his goalie, will go and header it. And what that does is it keeps the ball alive for the opposition, where now they'll probably let him go and catch it. And it's dealt with then. And these are the fine margins that win you football games.
Great, that Grealish.
But stuff like that with Grealish, that...
We kept hold of the ball in midfield.
Kept the ball.
Got out of trouble. Went on and scored.
Tried for a while, says Pickford plays better in English, yeah. But I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Pickford since January has been brilliant for Everton. Oh, look at Klinsmann. Look at Klinsmann. Look at Klinsmann. That's hilarious. Ferdinand. Do you know what? I'd love to be able to feel like that about England, but I just don't. It's just not in me.
Why do you think that is with some Everton fans?
Because we've been burnt, mate. We've been burnt.
Because you grew up in the 80s with
Thatcher. There's lots of reasons. But one of the main reasons is, as an Everton fan, we've been burnt by England. Players going and getting sold because getting tapped up. By players getting injured.
Rooney,
by players not being played that should have been played, like Leighton Baines.
Absolutely.
So you lose interest. You lose interest in the national team. Of course, there's the political side as well.
That's an awful finish.
Jordan Pickford put him off.
Awful that. Shanked it. Well played from Wales as Warzone. Okay. Have a look at some patrons. Adam says, not his biggest fan, but Maguire's been an absolute beast at the back. I think Stones is impressed, to be honest. He's impressed me, Stones. Conrad Cole, great show again, lads. Tomorrow back to catch up as I'm up to live at 5 on 18th. Yeah, you're a bit behind, aren't you, Conrad?
Did you put the videos out?
But yeah.
Is there an end of game one?
Yeah. Well, I put on the second one, Kane wins and England win. Kane scores and England win. Yeah, to be fair, Conrad, we do lives every day on Patreon, so...
Right, what he said?
He's behind on the live show. He's about 10 days
behind.
Oh,
sorry, mate. No, okay, fair enough.
You'd be like watching him, and we're like, so, Nuno, eh? Sterling's been great, says tried for a while. Yeah, he's had a good tournament.
Everton to confirm Rafa Benitez tomorrow. That's from Alan Myers.
Alan Myers?
Yeah.
I'll just put it out on Thursday, can't it?
Doesn't matter, just put them out.
Alan Myers now.
Alan Myers is saying Thursday. Tomorrow. Today's tomorrow, sorry, I'm all over the place.
Ooh, exciting. Oh, I wonder if we'll be in.
Who?
Us, in the studio.
Hopefully. We've got something already,
yeah.
Great ball up by Grealish for the second goal.
Everton.
And England win, and Rafa Benitez. What a day! What a day to be a blue!
They should announce Rafa with like the nation's hero, Jordan
Should have
Pickford.
holding the big England
Yeah.
flag.
I just had to make a little Facebook post saying Southgate in after me slagging him off before. Let's get some comments before
Go
we
on, get
wrap
some
up.
comments before we go.
I'm gonna go do the news. Jordan Pickford's become a nation hero.
Wouldn't that be a national hero?
National hero. Blue Jay, who's in the final? We don't know yet. It's only
Who's in the final?
It's only the quarters that England are in now. Who's the best
Why is
players?
he doing an interview listening to his iPod?
Oh, that's a bit rude, isn't it? How rude's that? Trying to listen to Green Day. Go away.
Green Day.
Try to listen to Green Day. Leave me alone.
Green Day.
Blue Jay, who's in the... I've already read that one out. Jack Ladd says, who's the best player you've seen in an Everton shirt? Live.
Best Everton player I've ever seen in Everton shirt. Live. I've never seen... Andrei Kanchelskis is up there. Honestly, he was magic.
Well, to be old enough to appreciate the talent, I'll have to say Romelu Lukaku, maybe.
Definitely.
Oh,
definitely, mate.
Yeah.
Definitely. Rom's up there. People give him stick all the time. Rom's up there. Rom's an incredible Everton player.
It was annoying to see.
In fact, I'll tell you what we've got,
isolated
and we've got it over there, right? So Everton were releasing this T-shirt with about him being the record Premier League goal scorer, right? And I've got one, and it was never released because the time it was supposed to come out was when he didn't sign the contract. It was supposed to come out when he was signing the contract.
Well, he walked out, didn't he? Yeah.
Well, which he
walked
was,
out,
right?
yeah.
But I've got one because I've got one. And it's over there. And it's like a piece of history that no one else has got that I've got over there in the box. Toffee TV. There you go.
And you've got Black Widow.
And I've got Black Widow, yeah, which I'm going to go home and watch.
Mike Barrett said before, I'm going to start calling Ped big time.
That's the way it is.
Oh.
That's the way it is.
Tried for a while, says Rom scored over 100 Prem goals. He scored about 60 for us, didn't he? 60, 70, so yeah, maybe right.
67 Premier League goals, wasn't it? Or was it 72?
Yeah, it was about 60, 70 for us, wasn't it?
Everton have reached a verbal agreement with Rafa Benitez as new manager. Paperwork pending.
Is that Fabrizio?
That's Fabrizio, yeah.
Ooh.
I like that paperwork pending. Everyone since Favre never went to Crystal Palace. Everyone's keeping their powder dry.
Paperwork's pending. I hope they're not in the Titanic again. They always go down the Titanic, don't they? Everton.
Go to his house. They go to his house. Don't need to go to the Titanic.
They always take people down the Titanic.
Get a fast tag and go over to his house. Only 180. Get a fast tag, it's only £1. If you get a fast tag.
A fast tag?
Yeah, it's for the tunnel.
Oh.
So basically, you prepay, you stick it in your window, you drive up, the sensor sees it and you go through. But it's only £1 rather than 180. You're saving 80p every time you go through. So if you're a taxi driver, there you go, there's the bracket for, I mean, if you're dead clever, you'd get the bracket up on the telly so we could show everyone.
I'm not clever.
I mean, all you'd have to do is get the picture off the internet. Yeah, England will play either Sweden or Ukraine in the quarterfinals, and then they would play, if they were to win, the Czech Republic or Denmark. Obviously, they've already played Czech Republic, haven't they?
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Do you know what?
It's weird that they're in the same side of the thing, even though they've been in the group.
Do you know what I think?
What?
I think it'll be Spain-England final.
Do you?
I think Spain will overcome Italy. I think Italy will beat Belgium.
Fair enough. Spain have got momentum. They've got momentum.
Before the Euros, I said I think I think Germany will be dark horse. I think it'll be Germany-Belgium final.
Oh, that's scary.
Because I think it's like one of Belgium's last chance to win a tournament with a great team they've got. All the players coming out of the prime soon. Not now, but we need to get down to Goodison and protest like United did.
Yeah, if you want.
We can do, but I'm not. I just support my club. If they know that we're not happy and they're still sure about it, I'd much rather them do that rather than go, oh, we'll go with Nuno then who we're not too sure about. Do you know what I mean? on a beer.
That's amazing.
Oh,
That's
our
amazing.
saviour.
Big JP. Big JP.
JP's up there with, like, you know,
The Queen.
uh,
Do you think?
Charlton. Bobby Charlton. That's it, really. Jack Charlton. Gordon,
Big Jack.
Gordon Banks.
Any more comments? Are we just sitting here for no reason?
Tried for a while. I feel like one of the Blues who's okay with Rafa. I do understand the opposition, though. Well, that's it. You don't be... If I want to sit here and say he's not who I wanted, I wasn't initially happy with it, and I said it on air, but the club on national YouTube, national internet, and the clubs have still gone with him. So you got to support them. As I said, there's no point sitting in mourning because all the thing you're doing then is making yourself, you know, not happy. But if you're forcing your opinion on people and getting angry at other people for backing him, then that's not nice, is it? You're just making yourself unhappy. But what can we do? Because I don't think he's the right choice. And regardless of whether he is or he isn't, all we do know, he's a good coach, and it says that on paper.
On paper?
It's literally on his CV that he's a good coach, and you can't argue with me.
Can't argue.
You cannot argue with that fact. Not saying he's the right choice. And if there's any manager to come in and do something with the squad now, you could probably say it's Rafa.
Yeah.
But it's whichever way you look at it.
Right, let's go. We'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow to do our live stuff on Toffee TV, of course, and we'll be doing stuff on the Footy Show for the games. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the next game.
We'll be live tomorrow, won't we? Live
we'll be live a couple of times, and we'll be finding out who England will be playing at later on tonight. The game kicks off at 8 o'clock, so another game of footy tonight. And then I don't think there's another... When's the next game? Friday after that?
The next game is the quarter-final.
Which is Friday.
So, yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Is it? Something like that.
So
there you go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. And we'll see you later.